and welcome to Pointless Point of View. My name is Callum. As always, I'm joined by my co-host, Fraser Doig.
So that, man.
But this week we're going to give it the old Comic-Con run through.
It's definitely been a busy week again. Remember when they did E3, that was a big stacked week, so now we've got Comic-Con, which is another geek-loving thing that we all love. So
it gives us what we want, but I'm just going to put it out there, if I randomly start laughing or crying, it's because Fraser showed me something just before we started this that I just can't get out of my mind. Just letting you know. But we'll hit it with the normal news today. Obviously, Comic-Con.
Even though it's kind of Comic-Con related.
It's a full news type episode, but we're going to get through this. But normal news. The Seed have come out and said that the Resident Evil 2 remake isn't going to follow the story specifically. Like it will have different variations through it, which I don't know if I'm okay with.
I mean, it's probably what it'll be stuff that was cut that couldn't make it in, because when they remade the first one, in the original they were planning on putting like a big shark in it, but they didn't have enough time. So in the remake, they put the shark in it. So you had like a big shark fight.
Wait, what?
So there was in the mansion there was like an underwater bit, right?
Yeah.
And then they were originally planning, like the original, to put like a big shark where you had to like turn on the power and sort the plumbing out in the house, and there was a big shark. But they couldn't put it in the game. So when they remade it, they finally got to put it in the game.
Okay.
So maybe the stuff that you're talking about doesn't follow the beats of Resident Evil 2.
So
it's the stuff that they really wanted to do, but now they have the time and the technology, so the little bit of stuff they will put in it.
Giant shark. I'm still getting that remake, the first one again. Anyway, see, Walmart has come out and said that they want to make a streaming service that battles Netflix.
Not gonna work.
How many people have we heard this? You know what I mean? There's
the only people that have remotely got close to competition with Netflix is Amazon.
Yeah,
it's the only people.
Yeah, even Hulu struggles.
It's
most of their stuff goes to other.
What it comes down to like
world variety.
Like not even that too, but what comes down to is like the originals. Like, you know what I mean? Like getting like coming out and making shows from the scratch, because Netflix they bring like a new show that they've come up with like every week.
Stuff
so
like
every
that.
time I go on Netflix, it's like Netflix original, and Amazon's getting like all these, even stuff at Comic-Con came out for Amazon and that. So good luck to them, but I doubt it's even going to work.
Yeah. But hey, if it gives us more variety of shows to talk about,
plus,
I'll take it.
I've got enough streaming services.
Yeah,
I'm all good. Plus, Walmart's American, so we're probably not even going to get it.
I hate those.
That'd be like Asda's have a streaming service.
Oh my god, could you imagine?
It'd be like that.
Anyway, see, well, this is more to the Xbox people, but Dante Inferno is coming to the Xbox's backward compatibility.
Love it. Absolutely love that game.
I'm hoping it's going to be awesome.
Have you played it?
I remember I played the first one, you gave it to me.
Well, there's only that first. It's basically like Devil May Cry, but in hell.
Yeah.
I love it. It's so good. You go through like the 7 stages of hell and go in the gluttony and greed and lust and all that. I think it's great.
Hopefully it looks good.
I'll get to it, like.
Yeah, obviously. Cory Barlog has come out, and you said you know this. You've not found it, but you know of it. Hinted that there's a secret in Kratos' house that no one has found.
That nobody's found.
That's mental.
That annoys me.
Because you want to go and check it.
Because I want to know. But currently my pal Craig's having a shot of it, which again I'm not bothered about. Cause
Phone Craig, go.
No, I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to let him enjoy it because he's enjoying it.
I went. I'd be phoning him.
You cannot take God of War away from anybody.
No, not take it away, but I mean like phone him like Craig, they've ever got stuck with your day, go back to his house.
Yeah, get him to check for me and then tell him. That'd be a good check. Well, see, Paddy's asked for a shot of it after Craig. So once Craig's finished with it, Paddy will get a shot of it. No. And then I'll get it back.
No, what you do is get it for Craig, you check, you give it to Paddy.
True. I maybe should do that, but at the end of the day, I want to be people to play God of War as much as possible and experience that. So I'm not bothered.
Yeah.
Plus, why don't you get it back?
I'd have to buy it. You know what I mean?
Why don't you just get your cousin to buy it for you?
That's it. Xbox. Yeah, see?
Yeah, there you go.
It came out that this Warner Brothers is hoping to land Kristen Stewart to play Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl, in their movie universe.
Terrible. Shows no emotion, can't act.
I think she's a terrible actress, that's obviously, but she's a stunning woman.
Wait a minute, is this going to be wheelchair bound Barbara Gordon, or is this going to be non-wheelchair bound Barbara Gordon?
Non-wheelchair, because she's actually what Batgirl.
Cool.
She can't be Batgirl.
She's going to be terrible.
Yeah, there's a big fan petition to get. I don't know if you've seen Don't Breathe, or you've seen trailers or something for it.
I know what it is.
You know Jane Levy, the female lead from that.
Sounds familiar.
She's
Yeah.
redhead.
Mhm.
I want her, and a lot of people want her because she just looks like she'd fit the part. Because a fan did the artwork for her.
There's
So
no
look at it,
point
she's
denying it, but when fan casting appears, it never happens.
I know, but I can be hopeful.
Mhm.
Let me be. See, Dan Harmon, aka
Mhm.
the man of Rick and Morty, deleted his Twitter after a controversial video came out, which showed. I think he was pitching a show,
Mhm.
and he's come out and it's a video of a man going in and being inappropriate to a baby doll, which
It's not good in any sense. So
it's not.
I can understand why. I understand that he wants to be controversial,
Yeah,
but there's a level. So just fair enough.
yeah.
Whatever,
That's
just-
the whole point. It was.
Just stay behind the scenes, make Rick and Morty.
Yeah, that's all you need.
That's it. That's all he needs to do. I don't know what you can't really stick up for
No,
that. So
no. But see, the Switch is getting an open beta for the Dragon Ball Z
Mhm.
Fighters Z.
Which is a game that's already out.
Yeah, but they need to put a beta out to see how it looks and plays.
It doesn't make any sense. Why announce it then?
Because when it came out on like PlayStation, Xbox, and that, it was
Mhm.
still buggy, still didn't work right. Even especially on the beta.
Mhm.
So they're putting it out to test it.
They shouldn't have announced it then.
Yeah, that's true.
Again, they want to just build hype, but again, we already realised that Nintendo's E3 was disappointing in the first place.
Yeah, pretty much. But the beta comes out in August.
Mm-hmm.
Then the game comes out in September 28th, so it's not
Mhm.
a massive jumping point between. But you know me, I wanted to play it, you want to play it.
Mm-hmm.
But because of Nintendo's tax thing, it would be like £60.
No, I'll wait till it gets cheaper on the PS4.
And other movie news, not movie news, but normal movie news, not from Comic Con. David Leitch, I'm going to tell what his name is, the guy that did Deadpool 2.
Mm-hmm.
He is in early talks to direct a remake of Enter the Dragon, which I personally don't think they should touch.
Depends who you get to be. Bruce Lee.
Have you ever seen Into the Badlands?
No.
Yeah, seen the trailer for Tomb Raider, where there's the Asian guy.
Is that the guy for Altered Carbon?
Shit. No, it's not. I know who you're thinking about, but no, it's not. They look similar, but it's not. They're two different guys. He's been in something
Okay.
else, I can't remember.
I'll have a look.
But that's
I'll
who
have a
I
look.
think it should be. But also the guy for Altered Carbon wouldn't be a bad shout.
That is not a bad show. No, he
Yeah.
is really good.
Yeah, he's actually really good at fighting. And Fallout 76 beta is coming in October.
Asked, I've not pre-ordered it.
Nah, I'm gonna do it on Friday. Hopefully I'll get my code. But obviously I don't know if I should get it Xbox or PlayStation. What are you getting on first? Oh, you'll get it on one, won't you?
I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. I really don't know.
Yeah, 'cause
like,
you're-
I'm not
you're
pre-ordered
split
it. I'm,
between two. You're
I'm
split between two brothers.
I'm like, I'm not on the fence if I'm getting it or not. But remember, I'm not on the massive bandwagon that everybody else is. I'm still not in love with it.
I think you should jump on it and love it. And
So I've got 3 bits of news here, which 2
Oh my
just popped
God.
into my head, but one I've got
Wow.
written down.
Fraser's actually.
So one of them is not really news, but I just found it really interesting. And it's something
Okay.
that you told me about, that you messaged me last night.
Oh shit.
Was that Ryan Reynolds came out and says that he always wanted to play Wally West
Yes.
instead of Deadpool. Like that was his number one superhero role,
That is.
which would have been very, very interesting
That would be amazing.
if he had been Flash.
Because see the way he acted, like this whole. Oh my god, like how he acts with Deadpool.
Just take it the
yeah.
R-rated and it's the Flash.
Yeah, I think it would have worked amazingly, and I think, could you imagine him? Do you think, does that mean if he had played it and it went down well, do you think he would never have been Deadpool? Or do you think he would have still
It would
pushed?
never have been Deadpool, and then we wouldn't have Deadpool, or somebody else would.
Oh,
It just never would have happened. So
that means-
I'll be happy with the
Yeah,
fact
yeah,
it's,
I'm
it's
happy
not
with
really
what we've
news.
got.
It's just a little bit like
Yeah,
trivia.
but sorry, but again, but that means we wouldn't have ice skating Flash. You know what I mean?
True,
Ezra
but
Miller, you know what I mean?
would you rather have Deadpool?
True.
I'd rather have Deadpool.
yeah.
Right. Also, Josh Whedon apparently came out and admitted that he had no idea what he would have done with Thanos if he had directed the third Avengers.
Well, barely knew what to do with fucking.
So that
Barely
really
knew what to do with Ultron.
So that really doesn't surprise me, but it also sort of pisses me off as well. But that sort of doesn't surprise me in the same thing, which I'm glad that somebody else took over, because imagine 10 years and then he fucks it.
Oh, Ken! Oh my God! Imagine if we're sitting there and Thanos is just
Terrible.
brutal. But I'm so pleased that we've got the Russo brothers.
No,
To do
definitely.
it, because they seem to be. I don't know. They've come out and said that Avengers 4 is their greatest work ever so far.
In my opinion, I think Josh Whedon is a bit of a helmet, to be honest.
I think he's a fucking dick.
The stuff that happened with his wife, and then the whole like being trying to do something in Justice League, but then it didn't work out well, so he just came out and said I did nothing to it, try to save his own skin.
Yeah.
I really think he's a helmet, but that's just my opinion.
He's
so.
because he tried to just pan it. I thought, I never really did much.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, okay, but you spent like 60 million on reshoots. Then tell me that the day fuck off.
Exactly. The other thing that you never had, and I just popped into my head now that we definitely need to talk about. We need to talk about the Nathan Fillion Uncharted fan
fuck,
film.
I totally forgot about that.
Because it's been out for quite a wee while, and we haven't done one of these in a while, which I've already got some flack about. Yeah, so the 15-minute fan-made Nathan Fillion Uncharted movie
They were not.
got put on YouTube.
Nathan Fillion, awesome. I think he was really good in it, and you could totally tell where the budget went for some of it. But what threw me, my worst part of that has to be the bit. See, where he's handcuffed in the room, and the guy comes and talks to him. See when he makes the hair joke, and everybody around laughs. That totally takes me out of it.
But that's what
doesn't-
Drake's like.
Aye, but it doesn't have the bad guys don't laugh in Uncharted. You know what I mean?
Right, but
I know
you've got to put it for a movie like compared to like video game movies that we usually get. This was a lot better, and it was only 15 minutes.
Oh, definitely. But like they're gonna have to keep it real though. Bad guys aren't gonna sit and laugh at stuff like that. You know what I mean? But
I can understand that, but
could you watch an hour and 30 minutes of that?
of him
Yeah.
as yes.
Would you rather have a Nathan Fillion doing Drake as a movie, or would you rather a TV show?
A movie.
Do you think so?
Yeah, it doesn't work. It's too. It'd be too drawn out as a TV
Yeah.
show.
Do you think this is going to put pressure on Tom Holland because he is
Yes.
signed on to be young Drake?
Do you think this is going to Deadpool?
Ooh,
Because of the
Yeah.
remember the footage got released and then it like started
Yeah.
the whole hang. So do you think this is going to Deadpool?
Yeah, I hope so. But does that mean they're going to can?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even think it will Deadpool.
Nah, you
I don't. As much as it pains me,
Yeah.
I don't think it will Deadpool.
Well, we can hope. We can hope. Got any
But
better?
you got to give effort to Nathan Fillion doing that, and the director doing it, and them doing this little 15, but giving people, especially the bit where it was like following him behind,
Yeah.
like it was
over the shoulder.
Yeah, it was fun. That was great. And when he
Yeah.
fell out the window, and that would hurt a normal person, and he just brushes it off like Nathan Drake,
Stood
and
up, yeah.
it still had the treasure things and that. Like I thought it was really good, especially for 15 minutes and a fan-made film. I thought it was great.
Yeah, especially Nathan Fillion to chuck his cell in there, which is really cool. Maybe he's just trying to pitch. He's just trying to pitch it. He's like, this is who I am.
Well, it's because for years and years and years and years, every Uncharted fan said that he would have been the perfect Drake. So he just was like, bugger it, I'll make my own movie.
See, it's weird. We've got two people, like Ryan Reynolds is just made for Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like Nathan Fillion is just made for Uncharted. For
I thought it was great. I thought it was really good.
You know what I mean?
We may as well cover the last bit of news that came out before Comic-Con.
Yeah. Oh, wait, before they get to that bit, there's a small... Marvel is rumoured to be developing an Ironheart movie
Mm-hmm.
to replace Tony Stark.
It's better than I, man. I don't care. I'm happy with that.
Which anybody that knows it's a young lady builds her own Iron Man tech
Mm-hmm.
and then like goes under the wing of Iron Man. So I don't know how they would work it in.
Mm. So it sounds to me just like what they're doing with Spider-Man.
Yeah, it seems like Spider-Man-ish, but like instead of Spider-Man being the main guy, he would switch over to a young.
Okay, I can understand that. I mean, we'll see if it happens. I would rather just recast as an Iron Man, or just don't use him. Replace him with Strange, who I think is going to be the Iron Man anyway.
Nah, I think you need a big science guy, or a big tech guy.
No, but you need someone who's an asshole.
But I feel like if Mr. Fantastic is coming in there, then there's no need for a replacement.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know
I'll
what I
give
mean?
you that. Right, may as well do the big news
Yeah.
that appeared just before Comic Con, but it was also a talking point of Comic Con, but it wasn't necessarily at Comic Con, which is that James Gunn has been fired from Disney / Guardians of the Galaxy 3 over tweets from 10 years ago.
Yeah, there were we won't say
This is a
that.
big one.
We've
This is
seen them.
this.
Yeah.
We've seen the tweets.
Yeah.
We're definitely not going to repeat them because
They're horrible.
they are not nice at all.
Yeah, and I understand that it was out for shock factor. Even at that time, it's still wrong. Yeah, but it's like the Dan Harmon thing though. It seems like it was at a point where they're just trying to shock people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, like Herbert and Family Guy, like I said to you earlier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's that type of thing. But that's an animated character.
Yeah.
It's still not right.
It's also been around for a very long time, but again, it's not right. It's not. First of all, it's not Disney.
Yeah.
I understand.
Why they fired him?
Definitely,
Yeah,
I understand why they fired
him.
him. At the end of the day, it's a business.
Yep.
So as much as you love James Gunn and you think those movies are amazing, it's a business at the end of the day.
There's an image. Everybody has
Exactly,
to follow an image when it's Disney. And that, what bugs me is this is a multi-billion company,
Mm-hmm.
right? So how can some fan go all the way down his tweets and go, by the way, this is for 10 years ago, but Disney couldn't check all that?
I understand. I understand that. I understand that they should have checked, but at the end of the day, why did that sad person go back that long just to see those tweets?
I feel like that's a person just trying to destroy.
Why would you do that?
It's just weak-minded people.
At the end of the day, James Gunn should never have done it in the first
No.
place. Definitely 100% no. If he never did it, would he be in this problem in the first place? He's
If it
only
wasn't
technically
kids.
got himself the blame.
Also, if it wasn't, if it was,
True.
it was just a joke about him being my man, they wouldn't. I don't think.
Even
they
then,
would.
even then nowadays, anything really, to be honest. But again, like you said, it is the worst of the worst. We're definitely not going to say what they are, but it's definitely the worst of the worst. But it just doesn't make any sense why. Again, like I said before, if he never did this, he wouldn't be in the problem in the first place. But why has someone done that? Like, it's weird. It's like I want to agree with him, and I don't want to agree with him at the same time because he never should have done what he did.
Yeah.
But he's not that person now, and people do make mistakes. But on the other end of the scale, I understand that it's a business. I understand that he's kind of screwed it for himself, so he should deal with the consequences.
Yeah, it's like we said, it's understandable, and it's clear that people, especially the Guardians of the Galaxy people, are standing up for him, saying that we don't want.
Well, this is the thing. The only person involved in the cast that's firmly said they're on James Gunn's side is Batista. Everybody else has put out a message, but they haven't really. They've just been saying like, "I love the support and we're all family," but they've not really said to side they're on, which is definitely probably the smart decision. The guy that plays Yondu has officially got rid of his Twitter because of it.
Yeah,
because he was friends with James Gunn.
He's actually great friends with.
And his brother apparently is.
His brother's come out and he's like, my brother has grown. He's changed as a person. Yes, my brother used to be an arsehole who never used to think before he did something, but he's not the same person anymore. Not that I'm agreeing with the things he's put out then. But
he's not the same person. Like you can clearly tell he's not the same person, but just didn't do it in the first place. If you didn't do it in the first place, you didn't get yourself in this trouble. So just don't do it.
See what he should have done. Like the minute that he signed that contract, joined Disney, should have deleted his whole Twitter, signed up a new one, make a new one, start fresh.
The bad thing is though, he really shouldn't have had to. Like he shouldn't have done the things in the first place.
I know. But
that's why it's such a conundrum for me, because I want to realise that he's changed, because it's see, this is the way I look at it, right? Is see if he'd done this now, no question, right? Yeah. Folk knew they're sticking up for him because it's 10 years ago, and the way you got to look at it is see if he didn't direct Guardians of the Galaxy, nobody would care. Nobody would care.
If it was Seth MacFarlane.
Even true.
Seth MacFarlane 5 years, just even 5 years ago, Seth MacFarlane making these things, saying, "Oh, it's just a sketch for Family Guy. Nobody like
because everybody knows what Guardians of the Galaxy, everybody knows the Marvel Cinematic Universe, everybody knows the how well they've done. But if it was nothing to do with Marvel, and it was nothing to do with any of the Guardians of the Galaxy or whatever, and it just came out that like a director who made films like we did before, like Slither and his other stuff, and it just came out with these tweets, and he got in trouble for it, not in his like whatever, like obviously not Disney related because he wouldn't be there. Folk wouldn't care. It's because of what he's in now that people care, and it's the reason why this is becoming a massive long discussion on this is because of what he is now. So again, I think he's only got himself to blame, but on the other end of the scale, people do change, and people, I can assure you this, people have done a lot worse and had no punishment.
Definitely.
Obviously nowadays, like definitely, but people have done a lot worse in the past and nothing has happened whatsoever. But the world we live in now is you can't do nothing. No. Nothing is safe anymore.
Nope.
It's something you say, like what happened to him 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Something you say then can come back and bite you in the ass now. So you're just not safe anymore.
No,
so just don't do it.
You just have to tread carefully on everything now.
Everything now. Just don't do it.
It's just the way it is. You know, I mean, we've got we've got opinions. Everybody's got opinions, but at the same time, there's a certain degree of what you can say and what you should say. You know what I mean?
And what you should, So just don't do it.
Yeah, just keep it to yourself. Then do that stuff. If you write it, check your shit. Just delete it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And if you really want to be controversial, then realise who the fuck you work for.
Yeah, because Disney don't take no shit.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Look at Star Wars, where fucking the boys that did Han Solo, where the director went and said, I don't agree with the script. Disney took one look at it and sacked them halfway through the film. Disney do not pull punches. Nope. So just didn't make mistakes.
See the minute that Han Solo shit, I'd have been on my Twitter going
honestly, as soon as it's just. But again, like I said before, like it's still
so sucks. I'm gonna no offense. Let's be serious. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is gonna happen still. Like you, we both agree that Taika Waititi should take over, or the Russo brothers if they would touch.
What really annoys me is the stigma of James Gunn and that fire and what hang over that movie.
Yeah. And
when that comes out, folk will talk about.
But is it the same? But here's the thing: if it's better than the first two, like, people aren't gonna. They're not gonna be like, James Gunn. It was.
They'll still be cute. They'll be folk that still might not even go see it. Like again, it's still a shit situation, but shouldn't have done it in the first place.
Yeah, I still see the movie making.
I'll still go see it. Like it doesn't change my opinion. Like because again, I'm not repeating myself for like the fourth time.
Yeah,
so
that's just it. We'll leave it.
That was the big bit of news that we were obviously knew was going to take up a long part of it.
News now,
so we may as well move on to Comic-Con news.
This is a news episode. But
this is what Comic-Con is really. We get 100 of information and we all fucking cheer and we all think everything's great, and then we wait for a few years later and something can be shit.
Yeah, but sucks that Marvel skipped this, but it's understandable why they skipped it because
they can afford not to.
They're all dealing.
True, that too. But
I don't care. I'm not saying. I'm
done with it. I'm done with moaning at you now.
Anyone who listens to this right now and hasn't seen Infinity War needs to check themselves.
It's too fucking late again. I may as well just say in the description, just leave it every single time. Even when the fourth one comes out, just leave it in the description. I will spoil shit. See Infinity War. Fuck's sake. You could have just went, they would made too much money or they had a day off, but no, straight for the fucking punch.
Who's going to see that? That you can?
Nobody now. Nobody now.
There we go then. That's
but there's probably people out there.
Maybe, somewhere in the world. But let's get the TV. We'll get the TV shows first before we head into the movies, because the movies are going to be. I feel they're going to be a longer discussion. Mm-hmm. But what we're going to say is we'll do the CW DC shit first.
Cool, because you are much ahead than I am because I have not watched them in a long time.
There used to be a race between me and Fraser, which was better, Arrow or Flash.
Flash is better, like obviously.
Okay.
Again, I've not seen that, but Flash is better.
Fraser, what was the last? I've
not seen it since season 3.
Wow. Yeah. It's on season fucking. That's right here, 5 now. Jesus Christ, man. Catch the fuck up.
Sure, because I've got so much time on my hands.
Oh my god.
Plus, I don't have Sky anymore.
Terrible. But yeah,
Only if I knew a friend that could get it for me.
I'll get it. Then you want it.
No, I don't. I've not got time for it.
Arrow season 7 is we got a nice trailer about that, and he's he's in jail because at the end of the 6th season he admitted that he's the Green Arrow to the FBI.
And they arrested him right away, which is great. Which is great because that's what should happen.
But he had to because Ricardo Diaz, who was a big bad for last season, he was just tearing shit.
Do you know what I found really funny is that in the Arrowverse and the CW, when somebody admits they're a superhero, they get arrested right away. But in the movie universe, fuck all hands. Apart from just like, I didn't like him very much. He destroyed half of Metropolis, but I'm just not a fan. But in the Arrowverse, he's like, I am Arrow. Wee wee wee.
Straight into that. Like you shot people with arrows. You're
like,
really bad guy.
Which is fantastic. Like that, I've got to give it props for that.
Yeah, and it's actually quite good that he's in jail because he's in there with people he's put up, like the people from the years he chose not to kill from like season 2 onwards. He chose not to. They're in there. Which you've got Michael J. White is back. He plays Bronze Tiger. You've got Vinnie Jones in it. Who's
a juggernaut.
Oh my god!
I know he's not a juggernaut.
He's called Brick.
He's called Brick.
He's called Brick.
That's funny.
He's pretty much just a weaker juggernaut.
Is he not season 1?
Season 3, 2.
Maybe I was thinking of something else.
Michael J. White was season 1. He was definitely. But there's also Cody Runnels. He's a wrestler.
Is that Cody Rhodes?
Cody Rhodes.
Or Cody from now on.
Yeah, Cody. No, that's what he's put down as Cody Runnels. But
remember he uses Cody on the independent circuit because he can't use the last name Rhodes.
He doesn't
Wrestling talk, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, sorry, yeah. He doesn't have a nickname. He's just a character that they use because him and Stephen Amell are obviously they're friends.
Friends in real life.
Fuck, I wish I was friends.
I wish I was friends with them too. So they are.
It seems to work out for them.
Because they're friends with the Bullet Club.
Yep.
Who's his friends with So again, wrestling talk, ladies and gentlemen.
But yes, the big bad Ricardo Diaz is back in this one. And he's
John Barrowman in there?
No, John Barrowman's gone. He's gone for good. He died season 5, 6. I think it started season 6 first half. He died for good now.
See, we would say spoilers for this, but it's on season 7 now, so good luck even catching up.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But Ricardo Diaz has brought in the Longbow Hunters, which is 3 well-trained assassins, to hunt down the rest of the Arrow team, which is, I think it's going to be hilariously brilliant because they can't be vigilantes anymore. Because he's like, hey, I'm Arrow, how you doing, Oliver?
Do they just have big bows? Is that why they're called the longbows?
No, well, they're trained in longbow hunters. Like, they're trained with the longbows. It's a group in the Arrow comic world.
So they're sniper arrows?
Yeah, they're sniper arrows. But they all have, there's one that's a stealth person. There's one who's he's just a brute. He's like a berserker. He goes mental.
But he shoots things from far away.
Like, it's the minute they lose the bow, they've got their own.
So he shoots you from really far away and then runs at you for
ages. But like you know how like most people have like anybody that's got a weapon always loses their weapon. Well, they've given this guy, he's a berserker, so he just goes fucking mental with rage and beats people with fuck. And I can't remember the third person. I think it's speed. I think she's really like one of those running gun type people. I don't know.
Why doesn't the Flash just run into prison and grab him and take him out?
Why didn't fucking Iron Man help Captain America when he was on Winter Soldier? These are things you just don't question it, right? Just don't question. Trust me, there's a reason why
they've never been friends.
I'll get to it. They're best of friends. But,
I mean like the reason why Iron Man never saved Cap is
because they're not different. Yeah, okay.
And it was the Shield
just
thing.
You have a hatred, just leave it be. But there's a reason why the Flash won't. He's just got no time to go help him. To be honest,
but he doesn't. The fastest man alive has no time.
Yeah, trust me. I'll get to that. But
why doesn't Supergirl just fly in and take him out?
She's in a different universe. She's in a different world. Literally a different world. Yeah, suck them balls. How work that one? She's on Earth too.
But again, the fastest man alive.
I'll get to that.
The fastest man alive.
The fastest man alive.
Who could run?
Yep. Can't help.
Can't help him.
Can't help him. There's no reason for it though.
So he couldn't phase through a wall.
Yeah.
Get him, phase out of the wall, and then run away.
He can't leave prison.
Why?
He's got a son now. so he can't go on the runway, son.
Why?
I don't know, because he's a good guy.
Anyway, what's next?
Anyway, Legends of Tomorrow. Wait,
Which again? I don't
did
know.
I say Arrow when it came out?
No, you didn't
It's
say when it came
Monday,
out.
October 15th.
That's because I was too busy trying to put plot holes in your show.
Fuck you. Legends of Tomorrow, Season 4,
Mhm.
comes on Monday, October 22nd.
Who's the bad this time? Because I don't know since season 1 where it was. I'll get there.
Yeah, you'll get. Don't worry.
I'll get there.
You think about it.
I will there.
You ready?
Oh my god.
You're
The Immortal guy.
Vandal Savage.
There we go.
It's okay, mate. Don't worry. It's fine.
Who was season 2?
Season 2 was. I don't fucking know. I know last season it was a fucking Dark Lord of magic and shit like that. So they brought Constantine in and out. Before that, it was.
Remember when he
it was the fucking Reverse Flash.
Oh, yeah.
Reverse Flash. Oh my god.
I like Flash.
Yeah. It's
Right.
good.
Sorry, season 4.
Yeah, season 4. I honestly, they've not said who the bad guy is because it's in season 3. They put the big, like supposedly the big bad away because he was trapped in a magical void, and he got out. But when they released him, like always, cliched as fuck, loads of other monsters came out.
Right.
So what they've done is they've brought Constantine on as a full season regular. Obviously, John Constantine had his own Amazon
He did have
TV
his
show,
own, yeah.
which was alright actually. It was in half
Then
decent
got
show.
cancelled.
Got cancelled
Before even season 1 finished, right?
Yeah, but then he turned up in Arrow and he got loads of buzz, so they've given her a cartoon. Like, he's got a cartoon thing on fucking the CW.
Too many CW
it's
shit,
just,
man.
It's just ridiculous. But all I've got is magic and unicorns.
Cool.
And Jimi Hendrix will be there at some point.
Cool. So what's happening with Flash season 5?
No.
No,
Supergirl.
so we're going to Supergirl
Yeah,
next.
Supergirl.
Fucking hell, CW, man.
I know.
You've also got Black Lightning.
But there's nothing to say about Black Lightning, no. I don't care when it comes out. There's
Season
no,
2.
Yeah, season 2. But there's no information of when it comes out.
They're also added.
Yeah.
But we'll get there.
Yeah, okay. But Supergirl
Mm.
comes out on October 14th. It's a Sunday. Which they keep. Right, seriously. CW, and I'm guessing you're never going to listen to this, but pick a fucking date for your shows and stick with it. Because Arrow started this Monday, because it was the first one.
Mm.
Then it ended up on Thursday. Now it's back to Monday. That's how much fucking. But anyway, they for their story this year, they're doing the. Do you remember Red Sun? The the Russian
Yeah, where
Superman
lands in Moscow.
Yeah, what they've done is they've a clone. Like at the end of the last season, that he fucking somehow Supergirl split because
like in the Superman 2 when he split.
yeah. It's like that, but the character
There's one
landed.
evil.
Yeah, no. What it is, it's blank.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a baby. It's landed in Russia.
Oh, so it landed
Yeah.
right. So it's
Okay,
doing.
that's how
So
they're
it's
doing
going to
it.
grow up to be
Yeah,
the Red Sun
Which
version of her.
could be a good.
Is she playing both?
Yeah, she's playing both.
It could be bad and could be good.
Yeah, they're actually quite alright with their CGI.
Yeah, but
Supergirl.
when they both fight, like it
I'd
could.
like that thing where you see the blonde hair and then they turn around to the next one, it's just the blonde hair.
When they fight, it could. You know what it'll look like when they fight? It could be the last scene in The Matrix. You know when Mr. Smith, like when they were like
I hope not.
a
because
big Play-Doh mess floating about in the air. It could be like that.
Yeah, but there's actually two. Is your phone going off?
It is. Strange phone calls phoning me.
Oh, see, strange people. Anyway, we've got two villains for Supergirl this year.
Mm-hmm.
It is Manchester Black, who's a telepath. He is played by David Ajala. He's a British actor.
Mm-hmm.
He's been in a few years, he was in Fast 6, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what else he was in. But Brotherhood, he's in that. Maybe the Adulthood.
Oh,
Brotherhood.
yeah.
He's one of them. He's a quite good actor. He's good character. It is a British character.
Okay.
So he's not having to put a fucking
Accent.
Yankee fucking accent on, which won't do, don't worry. But also we've got the man Sam Witwer,
Who is from the Star Wars Unleashed games.
Star Wars Unleashed games, Smallville. He's fucking who's Doomsday in Smallville actually. He's also Days Gone. He's in.
Yeah.
He's the main guy
I
for
forgot
that.
about that. Yeah, he's going to be
Agent Liberty.
Agent Liberty. Who sounds like a good guy.
Yeah,
But he's not.
but you see the trailer for it? I don't know if I sent
I
you.
have not.
He's literally just he looks like Captain America with a mask, right? But without the shield.
Don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, but as he's like he does the monologue, so he's like, "They came, they hurt, they took our jobs." I was just like, really? All I can think of is South Park is, "They took our games."
It took their games!
But he's one of those people. So he's like, he seems like he's gonna be one of those guys that just goes about attacking aliens and fucking all that.
Okay.
I don't know how it's gonna work. But
I'm never going to catch up with
It's
CW.
alright. But there's something like this has never been done before, and it's
Mhm.
amazing that Supergirl was doing this. It's having her first transgender actress.
Yes, actress. I don't know who.
Nicole Maines. She's an
Uh-huh.
activist. I think she's tried for a few times, but obviously she's never
Uh-huh.
been given it. She'll play Naya Nal, aka the Dreamer. So she's a hero,
Okay.
which she's going to work at Capcom because she's a journalist. So which
Okay.
could be good. I think it's a big step for TV, to be honest with you, that they're
Good.
taking a chance.
I'm glad it's happening.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a good thing.
Okay, we finished with CW yet?
No, one more. The main man, well, your main man, The Flash, season 5, is coming 9th of October.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason The Flash cannot just whip away and help Arrow whenever he feels like
Mm-hmm.
is because his future daughter
Mm-hmm.
is turned up.
Right, doesn't mean he can't piss off for 5 minutes.
Because it's because the cunt is like in his 20s, just got married, and then
Future version of his daughter. So, right, but it doesn't mean he's going to have no time himself.
no,
Can't nip away for 5 minutes.
No.
Nah.
no, how's
Again,
Oliver going to follow him?
Technically, it wouldn't even be 5 minutes. It's his fastest
Yeah,
man
like
alive. It'd
2
be like
seconds.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I know, right? But like, do you think you would, if I'm in jail,
Mm-hmm.
I can't phone you, but you've got your super speed,
Mm-hmm.
and a daughter of yours is just turned up.
Mhm.
You think you're going to be like, oh mate, I need to go save my pal. You're not even going to think about me.
Yes, I would, because you're my best friend, and I would think about it for 30 seconds. I'd be like, wait a minute, my pal's in jail. Maybe I should use my super speed to run inside the jail, run out, let him out, and then go back to what I was doing, and I was only away for like 5 minutes.
Nah. Anyway, Nora is his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
She's getting called XS, which is okay. I can't remember the actress's name, but she was in the Divergent series. She was the
Good.
like the wee friend to the main character. I can't remember the names of the
Yeah,
films.
They were shit.
Sucked. But yeah, that was pretty cool. But what I love that they've done this season, in the trailer, he's like, oh no, I don't have a suit. And she goes, oh, don't worry, I brought a spare. And like hands him a ring. So he's actually getting the Flash ring. You know the one where he's like, he puts speed in it and it bursts open and he twirls into it?
Yeah.
He's finally getting that. Which, for
Okay.
me, as a fan, is just
Took
like,
5 seasons.
it took 5. I know. And a future child to come back and give you it. Nobody creates it.
So she's got super speed.
Yeah, she's got super speed. Any
So how
child,
many speedsters is that now?
well, there's only 2 in the show because Wally West has been wasted and he isn't coming back. He's going to turn up for a couple of episodes and then leave. But it's, how many they've used altogether? That would be 5 or 6 by now.
Too many.
Yeah,
Too
too many
many
speedsters.
speedsters.
But hey, the villain's not a speedster. You know what I mean?
Is it Mirror Master?
Fuck, I wish. But say
Have they've never still not done him, have
no, they've done Mirror Master.
They probably would.
No, it was shit. But yeah.
And you wonder why I don't watch it.
Yeah. Do you remember Spin Top? Remember that he was the guy that spun a lot. I know, it's in the name, but like he's you remember how they were on the Rogues together?
Yes.
Well, they did in the TV show that Spin Top was a girl and Mirror Master was a guy, and they were together. It was really weird.
Fun.
Yeah. Anyway, the big bad this year is Cicada or Sissa. I don't know how the fuck it looks like Cicada, and he'll be played by American Pie alumni Chris Klein,
Yeah.
the sport guy.
Okay.
Yeah, so that'd be cool. His character's a cult leader
Mm-hmm.
who uses that speed, like see the electric thing you seen at the end of the trailer.
Yeah.
Yes, they get a knife like that.
Mhm.
I don't know how they're going to use it. I don't know how it's really magic or anything like that.
Mhm.
Don't know how they're going to work it. But it looks pretty cool. Cult leader, so he's going to have followers. That'll be a nice change from the usual for that. But yeah, that's the Flash.
Is that
That's
CW?
CW, that's
Well, apart
CW.
from the fact that apparently we're going to get a Batwoman
Oh
joining the
yeah.
Arrowverse, so more CW.
No, but how they're doing it though is really good. They're doing it in the, cause see how every season they have a massive crossover.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're keeping the fucking legends out of it, and they're like, because it's only going to be Supergirl, Arrow, and Flash, all going to Gotham at some point. So that'll be really fucking cool.
Do you ever think they're just going to turn around and go, it's funny you never see Batman?
No. You see Superman?
Yeah, but you never, don't get your hopes up.
Hey, Superman was on the phone to Bruce Wayne. That's enough for me.
Don't get your hopes up.
Flash had a paper for the future in the first season when it says Queen and Wayne Technologies.
Do not get your
I
hopes
know,
up.
right? I would fucking love it.
It's not going to
I
happen.
know. Like
It's
what
not
they
gonna
did with Suicide Squad, they took it away from Arrow because they made it a film.
It's not going to happen.
I know, but I could be hopeful. Anyway.
Can we move on for CW?
Yes, we can move on.
Thank
So unhappy.
God damn CW, man.
But talking about people who make loads of shows,
Hmm.
did you hear of Disenchantment?
This is the other
Matt
Simpsons guy.
They've done Our Time,
Hmm.
Future Time, now they're going Dark Ages,
Yeah.
which is going straight to Netflix, all episodes on August the 17th, which is really cool.
I'll watch it, but my only worry is that
It's just another.
it's not obviously it's still going to have the same animation stuff, but my worry is that Simpsons now is shit.
Yeah, very shit.
So if you, is it just going to be shit?
No, because I feel like you can clearly tell that he is putting all his eggs in Disenchantment because nothing's really happening with The Simpsons. Nothing amazing.
It's not like it
And you
fucking,
can
it's on like
clearly tell.
season 28 or something.
Yeah, at some point they're going to have to go, Kevin, what? Maybe we should stop doing this.
They'll never stop doing it.
Yeah, but
In my opinion, Futurama was the best thing they ever did, so...
that was that 8 seasons.
Yeah, I think so, because they went away and then came back with like feature-length movie
Yeah.
episodes.
You wanna know why it was so good though? Because it was different from. That's why Disenchantment gives me hope, because it was different, but the same. You know what I mean? Like it took good about The Simpsons and just it shat all everything else and made it their own. I feel like that's why I've got high hopes for Disenchantment.
Okay, well hopefully it's
I'll
alright.
binge it. So what you gonna do? But this one, we also got a Legacies trailer, which is the remember Vampire Diaries?
Mm-hmm.
The Vampire Diaries spun off into the originals, and the originals is spinning off into Legacies,
Mm-hmm.
which Legacies is going back to the set where Vampire Diaries was set. It's the kids, like the biggest bad ever was Klaus Michelson from the originals. He had a daughter with a werewolf called Hope, and she is going back to the Salvatore building, which is in Vampire Diaries, because they turned it into a school for people with powers and like abilities and all that supernatural shit. And it's set in the school. It's going to be no one outside in Mystic Falls knows that they're there, which makes no sense to me because Mystic Falls is a place in the Vampire Diaries where everybody who lives there knows about vampires, werewolves, witches, all that shit, but somehow they've just all forgotten it. So it's all set inside the school, but it's going to follow the usual tropes of girl loves a guy gets hurt, guy figures out she's a monster, romance, dead guy, other dead guy, evil spirit will come because they met another dead guy. It's just going to follow the same tropes. I will watch it. I will binge it because I've watched all of the rest so far. Why are you looking at me like your soul has just been sucked out your body?
First of all, I'm very confused.
How?
But I don't want you to explain anything else for the love of fucking God.
How?
And second
I
of all,
explained that really well.
that sounds shit.
I explained that really
So what's
well.
next?
No. How did I confuse you? I want to know.
There's too much to it. Like
How?
you have to have seen the other 2 seasons to see that.
No. Because they'll do the whole...
Should have just left it.
Because they'll do the wee monologue at the front with us. I am Hope Michelson.
Should have just moved on.
Now we go, Dave. If shows are making you millions and millions, you're not going to walk away with it.
No, you should have just moved
I
on.
can't.
Like I should
I
have
can't.
just moved on.
I can't.
Like from
I
the
binge
subject.
watched Vampire Diaries when I was like, my exes were pregnant with their kids. And I
Because
just,
you're an obsession with vampires.
I love supernatural shit. Anyway, moving
That's
on.
why Supernatural's in it 14 seasons. Because
Woo!
people can't stop watching shit.
Oh my god, I didn't wrote that down. Anyway, the next one is a reboot for Roswell, Jesus, for Roswell, which is coming out, I think it's early 2019.
Which I'm happy with, because first of all, I've never seen the original Roswell, but we didn't get alien shit anymore.
Nah, it's all vampires.
It's all your fucking love shit.
Yeah.
So
stop picking on me.
it's all vampires or superheroes. Didn't get alien shit anymore, apart from when they brought back X-Files. But good. I want to see some alien shit.
Aliens and people. That's all I wrote down because
I don't know nothing about it, but I'll watch it.
Yeah, I'll watch it. And also, it's got a guy from the originals in it. Anyway,
For God's sake.
who was a werewolf.
Okay.
Why are you so angry?
I'm not angry. It's just
Angry. Honestly. Anyway,
just too many
moving
shit.
on to, this is on its second season, but I'm going to buy the first season, Stan Against Evil. Comes out in Halloween. And what it is, it's John C. McGinley, aka Dr. Cox. He
From
played
Scrubs.
Young Scrubs. He, I believe he's a sheriff, or he lives in a town where there's vampires, zombies, witches, but it's in a funny ha-ha type of way.
Like an Ash Evil Dead.
Yeah, because
Sounds right on my
in the
street,
trailer there's actually a bit where a guy shoots a Rastafarian looking puppet and blood comes out. Like he shoots the puppet and it goes out of the wall.
Sounds like it's right on my street.
Yeah, you should actually see the trailers for this, it looks hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on Now TV.
I don't have Now TV.
It's in parts Now TV, so what I'll do is I'll get it and I'll give you it.
Thank you.
And another Netflix one called Dragon Prince, which I will watch. I'm really looking forward to it. What it is, it's made from the guys who did Avatar, the TV show, like the actual cartoon.
Right, yeah.
And it looks alright. You know, it looks half decent. Good animation, but it's set in the dark ages, like knights and magic and elves and all that stuff.
You like a good anime?
Yeah, it's a good anime. I'll give it a watch, and it's out
It's not the best
September 14th.
anime, like, but you like it.
No, it's not the best. It's straight to Netflix. Netflix is pulling out all the money for these shows and they like, so I'll take them and watch them. And also the next one, which we're just like, okay, how does this work? The Purge TV show.
Yeah, it's very confusing. Like, I understand. Like, so apparently you said to me there's going to be 10 episodes.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be like 24. So it's set over a whole night.
Yeah, which is.
But again, so it must be like a few hours per episode.
Yeah.
So like one season is a night of the Purge.
Yeah.
Which makes sense to me, which I could probably
work.
It could work because you get several different stories about how certain people are thinking in the Purge. Because what I'd really like to see, and again, I don't actually know. I haven't seen the first one, like the new one. Sorry,
oh, the first Purge. Yeah.
I would like to see something about the Purge,
the movie,
from the perspective of someone who's doing the Purge.
Yeah, you will. And in the TV show, you're actually going to be followed. It's going to, you'll have, I think there's a cult, people that they just allow themselves to be sacrificed. There's business people who are like, stay inside the safe zones.
See, that interests me because the Purge is such a cool concept and I like that. So see if during this season you've got like 5 different stories.
Yeah.
So you've got one about a family trying to survive. You've got the business people trying to like be assholes.
You've got the guys that give the people that set themselves up.
And then you've got like a total vigilante guy who's out for like justice and try to get rid of bad people. And then you've got like the 5th guy is like a mental crazy person who just wants to butcher everybody. Like that interests me there.
Yeah, I accept that. You know what I mean? I'll definitely watch it. It's only 10 episodes, September the 4th.
To be honest, I think they should have stopped making the movies a long time ago and done the TV series.
I'm confused. Are they going to be like, oh, we just brought out the first Purge, now watch the TV show? Do you think that's what they're doing? Or do you think
maybe that makes sense.
Yeah, you know,
so each season, this is the very first Purge has come out. So like the one where it's like the very first one. And so the TV show from now on is every Purge from then on.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense.
Work? Hopefully it works.
So what did they just stop when they reached the first movie?
Nah, they'll keep going. They'll just start making shit up.
To be honest, if it's good.
Yeah, if it's good.
And to be honest, when you first told me, it sounded stupid, but see now we've sat and talked about it.
Yeah.
I kind of like it.
Yeah, I'll watch it. You're seriously into your mass murder podcast, so yeah. But
hey, I like true crime. Leave me alone.
Okay, learning people. This another season was announced for. I've never seen it. I don't know if you have. The Man in the High Castle. It's the one
Nope.
where the Nazis won.
I think I have heard of that.
You've heard it. You must have heard it. It's on Amazon.
I have heard of that.
The
Is it,
Nazis-
wait, is it where? So it's where it's Japan, half Japan and Germany own
Yeah.
each half of America,
Yeah.
and they're at sort of not war with each other, but they're sort of
There's
arguing
conflict.
over who
Yeah, there's
gets what
conflict.
bit.
Yeah.
And then you've got the resistance of the Americans
Yeah.
trying to take. So it's like basically Wolfenstein.
I believe so. But I'm just.
I've
putting it out
heard
there.
it's really
I'm
good
putting
though.
out there if somebody feels that they've seen it or they know it and they're like,
Mhm.
oh no, that's not what actually happens. Correct us.
Oh yeah, definitely.
definitely
but
correct us.
I think I've definitely heard parts of that, and I've
Yeah.
heard that it's really, really good. And every time somebody mentions it, I mean to go check it out and
Yeah.
then forget all
Tell
about
what
it.
day for next week. We'll both watch an episode or 2 or 3.
Okay, I'll
No,
try.
we'll
I'll try it for
and
next
get
week.
a
I'll
shot.
try and watch it
Yeah.
at least because see, basically, what my TV shows come down to is if the missus likes it too. So, so she doesn't like it. I didn't get away
Well,
with it.
she's at work. Tomorrow.
Right, she's at work tomorrow. I will watch 1 or 2 episodes of the. See, I forgot the name of it already.
Man in the High
I will
Castle.
watch a couple of episodes in the Hand of My Castle, and if you do watch it, I will probably message you like, "Oh my god, where has this been in my life?"
So the next season of that is October the 5th.
Okay.
But the next one is a bit weird.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember Jumper the movie?
Yes.
Right, well, on YouTube Originals,
Uh-huh.
they brought out a TV show called Impulse. In
Uh-huh.
season 1, it's 100% Rotten Tomatoes, which we don't really care about, but I'm still going to say it.
Okay.
It's set in the Jumper universe, and it's just been announced that they're getting a second season. There wasn't like a date, but they're saying they're doing it.
Is
And
it?
It's really intriguing me.
Is it got Hayden Christensen in it?
No,
Good.
It follows a young lassie, which I've not
Jumper
seen
was
it.
interesting. I just hated Hayden Christensen.
Yeah, because the sand gets everywhere. Why did he touch the sand then? Anyway.
Cause Star Wars. Cause George Lucas.
Anyway, I never knew this until literally this morning, so I've not put any information on it. All I know is it's a fall release. Magnum PI has been rebooted.
Damn straight. Can't wait.
Like seriously.
I don't care who they get as long as he's got a thick,
No, they've got.
beautiful mustache.
Nope.
I'm out.
Yeah. they've not. They've not
Go on,
got.
change subject. I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
Okay, moving on.
What do you mean he doesn't have a mustache?
He doesn't. He doesn't have a mustache.
I'm out. Nah. I'm not. What you got? Nah, I'm pissed off.
Oh my god.
Why would you do
I'm
that?
just telling you.
If you're gonna be Tom Selleck and he doesn't have a mustache.
Mate, I'm just giving you the information.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you them. Anyway, moving on.
I'm upset.
I know you're upset, mate. It's fine. It's fine. There's obviously season 2 for early 2019, which we both watched it. So Star Trek Discovery.
I'm not finished season 1 yet. I'm halfway through. It's really annoying.
Same.
My
But-
Mrs. really likes Star Trek, but I can't remember why we dropped off. I think it was. I think we were watching it and Altered Carbon came out, and I saw it. I was like, "Tell me, really need to see this." And then that.
Just to bring you back, there's the cast for Magnum PI.
He looks really familiar.
Yeah, he was in that show where it was
What's his name?
Zachary Knighton.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the show where his wife left him at the altar. It was on E4. He's been
Oh
in,
yeah.
and she suddenly came back and they were best friends again.
Why does he have a mustache in that photo?
He doesn't have the mustache. I've actually seen the
Fucking so
trailer.
bullshit.
That's literally how he looks.
I'll watch the trailer and I'll be upset with it.
Happy endings. That's what he was in.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, sorry, we kind of went back and forth. But anyway, Star Trek Discovery.
Why has he not got a fucking mustache?
No, and I don't think he's the main guy.
So Star Trek
Was
Discovery.
I never watched the original Magnum PI.
Mhm.
Was Tom Selleck the guy that did everything? He was
Yes.
like, yeah. It's actually the other guy who was with him. The
Mhm.
Jay Hernandez is playing Thomas Magnum. That guy right there, and he's got a goatee in the show, like a tiny mustard.
It's not good, but it's got a fucking mustache. Right, Star Trek's Discovery.
Sorry.
We're getting Spock.
Yeah, we get Spock.
We're getting Spock.
Finally, and supposedly they've cast him, but they're not going to.
Yeah, they're not
announce
gonna.
it,
Obviously,
which
it's not
obviously-
gonna be Zachary
Right.
Quinto.
No, he's still signed on for the Quentin
Movies.
Tarantino R-rated.
I don't think that's happening anymore, bro.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
Why?
No, I think it's come out and said he's not, because he's working on that Hollywood movie about the one with that's got Leonardo DiCaprio in it.
Oh, fuck, aye.
The one that's centred around
I still think it would do it.
the one that's centred around the Charlie Manson stuff.
Oh, right, yeah. Anyway,
Which will be class.
Yes.
Anyway.
Okay, Captain Pike has been cast and announced. It is Anson Mount, which you might remember from that truly amazing TV show called The Inhumans, who played Black Bolt.
That was a good show.
Yeah, it was long lasting.
Fucking terrible. It was
The
terrible.
worst.
I would love to keep it going with Joe Quier. Like, we could have kept it going for a good bit. Like, you know, like a few things down, we could have been like, by the way, it's shite, but no.
No, that's the worst thing.
I'm still upset about Mustache, to be honest. If I'm being honest, like, I really am.
Oh my God.
I'm still...
I'm quite pleased that you're okay that he's not a white guy.
That doesn't bother me.
So I'm quite proud of you there, mate. You're matured in life. Anyway,
that doesn't bother me. That shouldn't bother anybody.
No, I know. I said he's not got a mustache.
No, that's the thing that bothers me.
Anyway, we'll move on before we start getting physical. Prime Originals. This show's a season 2. It's going on to season 2 in October. It's a TV show called Lower. I've never seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen it?
No.
Right. Well, what it is it follows a podcast. Like a guy called Aaron Mankies, or Manx, or whatever the fuck it is. He does a folklore-based podcast on like the stories of like horror stories and stuff, like stuff you would like.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like Jack the Ripper type stuff,
True crime
type stuff. That's what he's doing, and they've took that podcast and put it in the show. So
This interests me.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot. I might give it a watch. Thinking
What's it on?
It's on Prime, Amazon.
I have Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
This interests me.
Yeah, search it. You like it?
What if he's got a mustache?
Oh my God! Give it a rest. God, that mustache. If it bothers you that much, you get the mustache. Shave the rest.
I have a mustache.
No,
technically.
You don't. No, you don't. Technically, you have a mustache there, but
Yeah, but I'm not Magnum PI.
Have you Magnum Fraser Doyle?
Do you remember Tom Selleck?
Tom Selleck has a great moustache.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, we have to move on.
Yeah. Anyway, from that's obviously
It's
October.
as bad as the
19th.
Batman versus Superman moustache.
Walking Dead season 9.
Boring.
Sorry.
Sorry.
October 7th is the next season. It's coming out. It's set in DC now.
Mm-hmm.
And the big bad's the Whisperers. They're a group who wear zombie skins over their face. You know.
Cool.
I really fell out
That just
after season 8.
just sounds a bit cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. The comic book.
Uh-huh.
But I fell out of love with Walking Dead.
Well, apparently, as I've got some information here, that Andrew Lincoln says that Rick, because we know he's leaving,
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily die.
So what we saying? Cliffhanger? We didn't find out.
Maybe.
Or he's
Maybe
just-
he walks off into the sunset.
Yeah, but we had that flashback moment in season 8, I think.
There's no point asking me about
Yeah,
it.
I can't really remember either.
All I know is that he's leaving, and apparently he's not going to die, or he's, as I said, necessarily die. And apparently they are not going to make Norman Reedus' character the main person.
Why though?
Which is, maybe they might hire someone else.
I bet Jeffrey D. Morgan moves into a
He becomes like a good guy.
yeah
That sounds
stupid.
something I won't watch.
Can
And
what-
continue not to
What
watch.
bothers me about this?
Mm.
It's the next season 9 literally feels like, see how the reason you just stay away from survival games, because if you're on the online where you build up this thing and you get people and people just come along and just start tearing it down and hating you for it. I literally feel that's what season 9
That's all Walking Dead is about. It's about the mid-season finale and the season finale. That's it. I think it's so. It was cool when it began, but they just they ran into the ground and they jumped the shark. See, when I wanted to start getting back into it, and then they did the Glenn shit, the fake dead Glenn, that I was like, I'm out. I can't even try, because I wanted to, because obviously a lot of my friends talked about it, and I was like, right, okay, I might give it another chance, because I stopped watching it after The Governor.
Yeah.
And I was like, right, okay, I'll get back into it. And then obviously I was like, I'm going to start. I'll go back, and then the Glenn shit happened, and I was like, oh my God.
What really
I'm
took
done.
me away from it is like when Jeffrey Dean Morgan's name came in, it was like, wow, the build up to him, and when it happened, it was amazing. He was an amazing character, But when it came to Rick and that starting to fight back, like Rick really had a gun on him. He could see him and he never shot him. He just looked at him.
Sure.
Yeah, and just drove away. I fucking hate that shit. But anyway, moving on to another Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, which I actually enjoy. Up to season, I just finished 3, which is really good. This is they announced August the 12th. 4B is coming out, so I've still got the first half of it to watch. But my problem with this is I watched the trailer and I feel like they're trying to be funny. You know what I mean, like that.
I haven't seen it because again, as I say, because I don't like The Walking Dead, I just stay away from even the fear of The Walking Dead.
If you feel The Walking Dead, you should start that one because it's not as much to catch up on, but because it starts right at the beginning of the breakout, the outbreak.
This is going to sound controversial, but I'm kind of just a little bit sick of zombies.
Yeah, I get it. I understand, especially because in the 4B, it's only got 3 of the main characters for the beginning, which I understand. People die.
Right now, me personally, my taste right, I'm loving sci-fi shit right now. Like that's what I'm in there. But that's just my personal taste. But again, I'm willing to give it out.
You're not. You're not. Don't even say it. You know it's not.
I'm not going to even try.
Riverdale, which I like. Did you see?
No.
You never seen Riverdale? Actually, I know it's like you're looking at it like. Okay.
No, I've heard it's really good.
But it is really good. Season 3 is to come out on October the 10th. And I think it's awesome because it ended with Archie being, spoilers, getting picked up by the police for something which I obviously won't go into. And then the next season there's been a time jump. There's cults, and the whole obviously try to defend Archie, which I'm looking forward to because it's such a good.
Got to be careful with time jumps though.
Yeah. But I think it's like a summertime thing.
Okay,
you know,
so like it's some right. Okay, that's not that bad.
It's not Walking Dead where it's been like 10 years.
Or fantastic, Fan4stick.
Fan4stick. Oh my god.
The worst time of all
time.
time.
Oh my god, they did all the training. And I was literally sitting in the cinema like, I watched it.
Wait, we don't want to do it.
Sorry, let's not go down Fan4stick. But yeah, that's out in October the 10th, and I know a lot of people will watch it. And that's where we finished that one. We're at an hour. You can just ask. We're going past this whole who cares thing.
Right, fair enough.
Right, you got any that I've not got yet?
Yeah, I've got 2 TV show hangs that you never mentioned, and I think after that we put. Oh wait, no,
I've still got some TV shows to do, but I'm just the big one at the end there to talk.
Yeah, the big one is that it? Well, the bottom one, yeah.
Yeah, the bottom.
That's just those 3.
No, that's the whole thing. I'm just go see yours.
Well, we never talked about the Stranger Things season 3 trailer.
I never seen it, so I heard about it, but I never actually watched it.
It's basically just like an informational mall bit. Like exactly you heard. It doesn't show you that much. It just shows that there's going to be a mall in the town.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I just forgot. But the only person you really see from the entire series is Steve.
Yeah. Is there a mall in it before? Or
no. So I think this is like a brand new thing they're putting in it.
So is that a time jump? Because you can't be like, oh,
maybe a couple of years time jump.
We built a mall in like 3 weeks.
No, maybe it'll be a couple of years time jump.
Yeah, well hopefully, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Maybe it's like
that thing where it's...
When was the last one set? What year?
Oh shit.
Was
the
it
first one was the 70s, was it not?
No, it's all been 80s, but...
Has it all been 80s?
Oh aye. Maybe it's late 80s. Maybe it's 86, 87, the new one.
Well, it'll be a Walmart.
No, they named it in the trailer.
Oh, did they? Right.
I just can't remember exactly, because it's not that much information. It's basically like, we're still doing it. And like, cool, that's all I care about.
Yeah.
We also got we'll talk about the DC streaming service when we talk about one of the big ones. You got Young Justice.
Oh yeah,
Young Justice.
I'm a massive fan of the Young Justice animated stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the end of season 2 just fuck it. I don't cry at films. I do not cry at films. Somehow I cry at animated shit. You know what I mean?
I'm not judging you.
But like the end of season,
it's weird.
End of season 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you have to watch it, right?
Well, at least you're getting more.
Yeah, that's just because it's like, see how like stuff gets brought back because of fans.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of those things.
Yeah, it's like one of those things.
It's so popular.
It's good. We've also a Charmed reboot.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, fair enough.
Didn't
Whatever. Like I don't
really
watch
like
too
the
much
original.
of it. The also Star Wars Clone Wars is back.
I know,
Oh, that's gonna be cracking.
Did
like,
you watch?
yeah, I
Did you
watched
watch
Star
it?
Wars Clone Wars.
I've
I thought it
never
was really
seen
good.
it.
Like, I think it's
What's
really
it
good.
on?
When I watched it was on like
Oh fuck, Cartoon Network.
no, it was on Disney XD.
Oh yeah, can't.
Yeah.
Wow, you don't Skyrim, I do.
No, I don't. But
Oh,
I'll get
shit.
it because one of the best things about the Clone Wars is Darth Maul's still alive.
Has it not like metal legs now?
Yeah.
Ah, cool. And we've still got Aiden Christensen.
No, it's Anakin, but it's not him that voices him.
Nah, that's weird.
Why do you care? Why is that a bad thing?
I've just said it's weird.
It's because he sucks.
Wow. Is it the Scottish guy that does the voice for Darth Maul?
No, because he was never the voice of Darth Maul. He was only the flippy stuff. The voice of
Oh, it's
Darth.
still that.
No, the voice. Yeah, but the voice of Darth Maul is Peter Serafinovich.
Ah, yeah,
You know the
nice
guy
one.
who plays the one that gets shot in the eye in Shaun of the Dead.
Oh yeah.
He's the voice of Darth Maul when he wears the thing and he
Yeah.
talks. But the one who did all the flippy stuff
Oh, cool.
is the Scottish one who was Toad / the ninja from G.I. Joe. So he
Yeah.
didn't do the voice.
Yeah.
Learn
Okay.
something new every day.
Yeah, well, that's
I don't know if this is going to be a TV series, but apparently there's going to be a live action Kim Possible.
I know. Yes,
Which
I
is
believe it's a TV series.
Really weird and the last thing I ever expected to come out.
Yeah, I thought like Kim Possible was just one of those things that was okay. It was a cool TV show when I was younger. You know what I mean? And for them to go, hey, let's make it live action.
Why not? Hey, I mean, why not? Why not give it a bash? We've also got apparently Batman is going to, or The Dark Knight Rises in Gotham season 4.
Woo! I'll watch it when it goes on Netflix because I kind of watched it. Like,
So I mean, I haven't seen Gotham in ages. I heard that it went
It
shit
got-
and then
yeah,
got
yeah.
really good.
yeah, like,
So I don't know if I should go back to it again. It's like the CW stuff where I should.
but you're
There's
not
too
gonna-
many stuff.
You're not gonna.
I'll just let you watch it and you can tell me. So you've got a couple of things there,
Yeah.
and I know you've got a big one, and I've got a big one that you couldn't give a shit about.
Oh, right,
But
yeah.
I'll let you cover.
run
Yeah,
through. Legion season 3 out in 2019.
I've heard it's fantastic.
I started it. It was awesome, but kind of more stuff came out. Well, I just
Mhm.
never went back to it, but I've heard it's really amazing. Vikings. I know one person of our friends who cares about this. Vikings season 5B is out 28th of November. Which,
Aye, it's got edge in it.
but yeah, it's got edge in it. So
It's got edge in it. I mean,
Give it a
I've
try.
repeated that 3 times now. But at least it's got edge in it.
yeah, we're not going to detail about that because people don't really can. Mayans MC,
Mm-hmm.
which is obviously the spin-off of the Sons of Anarchy show. It's coming out September the 4th, and I'm really hyped for this because it actually in the trailer it shows homage to Jax, and it takes it takes 2.5 years from the end of Sons of Anarchy, so that's quite good.
I never watched it. Also, before we cover the 2 big things that we both want to talk about, is apparently Lobo is going to be on Krypton season 2.
Awesome. Alright guys, sorry for that technical difficulty there on my end. But yeah, we'll move on to our next shows. We got Good Omen. You've heard about this.
It's got Davey T in it, that's all it matters to me.
It's from Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett. It's a book, obviously, but they've turned it into a TV show. It's got Tennant, Sheen and John Hamm in it. Which, you know...
Amazon, right?
Yeah, it's an Amazon original. It's pretty much short story, long story short. It's an angel and demon joined together to save the world.
Sounds good to me.
With that
Right?
cast, it seems like a really good choice. So,
Big
you know,
Davey T.
Big Davey T. And also The Gifted. You've not seen any of that, have you?
I have not, no.
That's a really good show. If you like X-Men and all that stuff. You didn't get the mainstream X-Men, but you know, it's still good. It's a good homage to the past and stuff. But yeah, season 2 for that is the 25th of September 2018, and it's
Okay.
a good show. People should give it a shot. It's worth watching.
The other one I got here is we got a trailer for Doctor Who.
You got a pillow.
I love Doctor Who.
You got a pillow. I can sleep while you explain this one. So
Why do you hate Doctor Who so
I
much?
find I don't know why it is. I just find Doctor Who boring. I just honestly for a kid. I
It's
just
fucking fantastic. I love it. But let's say I don't think we got a release date for it, but this is a female Doctor this time.
yeah.
Obviously a lot of controversy at the time. Couldn't care less. Think it's going to be really good. Cannot wait for the Who.
Yeah, it's good. Nice, she's a good actress. That'd be a good show. Nice we change.
I love Doctor Who.
Yeah. Good for her. Good for her. But the big TV show that we've been a bit dying to talk about is the DC's live action Titans.
The very dark Titans.
Yeah. Where to start with this?
Fuck Batman.
Yeah, let's start with fuck Batman. Like, obviously we'll find out why, but it makes no sense why Robin, aka fucking Grayson, is turning around and telling Batman.
Well, see, you got to put it in the context because he dropped down on the enemies, and all the enemies were like, "Oh my god, it's Batman," and he was like, "No, fuck
where's
Batman."
Batman?
No, they said it's
No,
Batman.
they said, where's Batman?
No, because they thought he was Batman when he dropped down.
I'm sure
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm
that it
pretty sure
was-
I'm right. It's they said where's
Well,
Batman?
we'll find
Anyway,
out.
yeah,
You
yeah.
watch the trailer and we'll see that.
Yeah.
Bit. So
No, douchebag. They're trying to slip that in.
it does look a bit.
Dark.
It obviously
I
is
don't mind
dark.
the dark.
No, it looks cheap.
It looks like a fan film. I feel like they put all the money into Robin, Dove, and Hawk's costumes. You don't get to see Hawk's costume in it, but you get to see Dove. That's the one with the wings. And Raven just looks like a wee girl with a hoodie. That's not who Raven is. It's terrible. Beast Boy just looks like a cat that's been sprayed. You know that fake hairspray stuff you get, the dye. Looks like that. And Starfire just looks awful. Awful. Just awful. Just I'm not a fan. Like, I'm a fan of these characters, right? But Raven isn't just some tween who's got an angst where she's like, I'm emo, I'm dark. There's a whole story behind it. There's a reason for it, and they just it looks like they're putting no effort. Don't get me wrong. For all we know, we get a second trailer at some point, and they've got their actual suits on, and there's more work to it and all this stuff.
I want to give it the benefit of the doubt. The only thing that's pissing me off is what's on.
Yeah.
The DC streaming service, which apparently is going to be $7.99 a month.
Yeah, but it's rumoured to be only on. Well, it's been confirmed that it's only on in the US.
That's terrible.
And
Like, we're not even going to get it.
Nah, that's the worst part is Young Justice might be on that as well. You know what I mean? That's awful. That's terrible. That's no way to compete with people. Do I think other streaming services through here will get it? Probably. That's still gonna suck.
That's terrible. Like, I don't understand why they're doing this.
Oh my god, you yawned, you dick.
I'm so sorry that I yawned.
Again, the worst part is it's not got an unknown. The main guy in it, Brenton Thwaites, is, you know, from Pirates of the Caribbean, so he's not like a young guy who no one knows. But the rest, I have no clue who they are. But you know what I mean? They've got many characters. It's not like they're putting money into this show.
Well, I don't want to say they're not putting money in it. It's more, again, like, I want to give it the benefit of the doubt, but again, the streaming service is what's annoying the shit out of me.
Yeah.
So
It's just it's a bad letdown for me. Truly, Robin looks good, but the minute he started picking up the gun and shooting people and stepping on their
I don't think you
face,
saw everybody.
he shoots. What trailer did you watch?
I definitely watched the trailer, but I never
He
seen him
fucking picks
shot.
up the gun and he fights cunts and grabs the gun and starts shooting people. And then he stands on the guy's head and you hear
I
it
know
crunch.
I know he stands on the guy's head.
Which looks terrible. It just looked like a balloon had been stood on. I don't know. Like, I want.
Get what? I'm going to be optimistic and give the benefit of the doubt, even if it
I'm
just
not.
annoys you.
I'm saying it now that it's going to be shit.
It's what the humans. It's humans bad.
Inhumans. I think it's going to be Inhumans bad.
I'm
Yeah.
going to give it the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
But you know what defeats the fucking purpose? Because I'm never going to fucking see it. Because it's on a fucking streaming service I can't get.
Oh, fucking bastards.
So that was the TV shows.
Yeah, that's
Which
it.
was a fuck ton.
Yeah, there's
So-
always a lot more TVs and.
So we're going to move on to the movies, right? And what we're going to do is... So there's a few movies here
Yeah.
that we didn't get trailers for.
Yeah.
There was meant to be just footage.
Yeah.
So you want to cover them first, and then we'll go for the trailers.
Yeah,
Because
we'll go-
then we can talk more about the trailers, because this
Yeah.
footage is shit we've not even seen, so it's just speculation.
Well, first of all, it's a movie I know that's dear to your heart. They're bringing out a sequel for a Lego movie.
We've already had one trailer before, but
Yeah.
apparently they showed more, which is
Yeah.
Lego Movie, and I'm happy with that. It's Lego Movie.
Yeah, which I'm pleased, but it's the fact that they've brought out a new cat. They've introduced us to a new character called Rex Dangervest. A new is voiced by Chris Pratt, who's among many of his jobs is a raptor trainer. And all I'm thinking is, I wonder where they got the idea for this from. No, you know what I mean? Like I feel
Avengers.
Oh my god. Yes, they saw Avengers 3 and went, oh my god, that's who we want to be Rex. I feel like we've seen them with something, but that's it. That's fine. I'm okay with that.
So we also got, apparently there was Bumblebee footage.
Yeah, which I don't know if we'll get that trailer anytime soon, but what was told is it's in the trailer that you saw Optimus Prime as a hologram, but he's very G1, like very like old cartoony looking Transformers
like
stuff.
from the 80s cartoon.
Yeah. Which I'm quite pleased. It's nice to see them, go back, but in homage. And also they said that there's moments in the trailer, and obviously there's moments in the film where they're on Cybertron.
I feel like it'd be right at the start.
Yeah, like a nice wee, like this is how he gets to Earth.
I wouldn't like kick the fuck out of it, but hopefully it'll be good. But again, we didn't. It was just we weren't there.
It's just people. We're hearing what people say.
So the other footage apparently we got was Venom footage.
Yes, which makes us question: is it R-rated? Because
it clearly is. Like it doesn't have it's bound to have a rating already.
It has to.
Well, apparently the footage was. It confirms that the smaller guy who runs the company.
Yeah, his name is Carlton Drake.
Is the bad guy.
Riz Ahmed.
He's the bad guy.
He is playing the Venom symbiote Riot, which if there's a picture that was put out of Venom opening his mouth, and suppose if you zoom in, you can actually see like two eyes and a mouth of something, which really makes me think that it's Riot. And in that footage, you see him eating people's heads off, you see him turning his arms into giant blades and cutting people up. And
that sounds class.
yeah, that just sounds so dark and so awesome for a Venom movie.
Sounds
And
class.
they've come out and said that there's no other heroes in this, like, and there is no hero in this film, so aka Venom isn't a hero.
Well, he's an anti-hero.
Yeah, but they've also come out and said, and they've not given him the white spider on his chest, like the usual.
I feel after Tom Holland makes his cameo and it's
Yeah.
in the Marvel
Yeah.
Cinematic Universe, he will.
Yeah, because I feel like Marvel have come out.
I don't care how many times they say it's not, it is.
Yeah, it's
It
definitely
is.
going to be connected. It's somewhere that it's going to be connected. Let's just put it out there.
So the other footage that we got that we never actually got a trailer was Wonder Woman footage.
Yeah, it was pretty much two images of her in a mall, and it just looks like she's walking down the mall, and then like next minute she's got the guns in her hand, so it looks like she's been fighting people.
Okay.
So I don't know, is there somebody trying to rob
It
the
looks
mall?
like she's probably took the guns out of the enemy's hands and then she starts tying them with the lasso.
Yeah, but here's the thing: we already seen footage of Chris Pine's Steve Trevor walking about a mall.
And that's where the footage was from.
So it seems like there's going to be a lot of them together. But obviously, I was thinking that it wasn't going to be like that close together.
Maybe this is where she finds him.
just out shoe
She's
shopping.
like fighting bad guys and then notices somebody who looks like Steve.
And she's like, Steve, and he's like, no, not me.
Well, fuck knows.
And also, we got a Steven Universe movie announced. There was no information about it, no trailer. But it's just been at Comic Con. They've come out and said that Steven Universe is getting his own movie, which I've never seen Steven Universe.
I mean, I've heard it's funny.
Yeah, but I've never watched it.
No.
But good on.
So it's basically just the trailers left.
Yeah. This one's weird. We got an Invader Zim trailer, which
I've not seen Invader Sim in a long
no,
time.
I thought that was gone. Like I thought that had finished.
Again, that's like I've not seen that in a fucking long time.
Yeah, which I'll see it.
That was like old school Nickelodeon.
Oh my god, Nickelodeon. No, Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network, sorry.
Nickelodeon would never have had anything like, oh my god, mate, you need to stop yawning. 'Cause
I'm sorry, I'm yawning.
Oh my god.
I am sorry.
Douche. But yeah, we got. This doesn't really fall under your categories because you've never really seen it. But Dragon Ball Super they're bringing out a Dragon Ball Super Broly film, which you know who Broly is. It's the giant Saiyan who just goes berserk.
Ah.
Yeah, but they're actually making up canon now in the stories. So they brought out a film coming out maybe December the 14th, and it looks shit hot. Like the detail of this, it looks amazing. And as a Dragon Ball fan, I am like, wow, okay, this will be
Obviously it's
watched.
anime.
Yeah, it's anime. I find it more interesting. There's also one from George R.R. Martin's, which you never seen, called Night Flyers. It's set in space. It follows as I've seen it. It follows the same cliche of our planet's dying, get on a spaceship, we need to leave. How are you going to feel about being the first person to meet aliens? But then it all goes to shit, and the guy's mind gets used against him. Which I'll see it. It's George R.R. Martin, so no idea how it's going to be, or how it's going to end up. But
Okay.
yeah, it's George R.R. Martin. We agree. Not much you can say more about it. What other ones you got? You got
Well, it's mostly just the big ones now.
oh no, we got one that you told me about, Assassination Nation. Which
Yeah,
is
that looks
21st
really
of
weird.
September.
That looks really weird. It's like a whole town gets hacked and everybody loses their shit.
Yeah,
Pretty much the way you describe it.
yeah, it's got Bill Skarsgård in it,
Great. I love those
Suki
guys.
Waterhouse,
Okay.
Joel McHale's in it.
Okay. It generally just looks like everybody
Yeah,
was fucking
yeah.
mental.
And just starts. It looks like a purge, but it's got a reason for going purge.
Yeah, it's weird. It's
Yeah,
strange.
it's always very strange.
Mhm.
Overlord,
Overlord, J.J.
Yeah.
Abrams.
which looks like a Call of Duty side quest movie.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think I did watch it. I'll need
it's
to
a
read
zombie.
it.
It's a zombie.
Oh
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like yeah, that's right. It does. It does look like a fucking Call of Duty Zombies movie. Yeah,
Hey,
never thought of that.
I'll watch it.
It's
Looks
got zombies in it, so of
Ni-
course you'll fucking watch it.
9th of November. Leave me be with my goddamn zombie obsession. And I just lost my notes.
So we're going with the big ones.
Big one. Oh,
How
fuck.
about this? How about we'll go with what we're most looking forward to. Least looking forward to most looking forward to.
Oh my god, you can't do that to me.
Why?
Oh fuck, I just hit the table. Sorry about that. Right. Okay. What's your least look forward to?
My list all jumbled up, so give me yours.
You want them all four on the now?
Well, let me aye.
Well, it's those two.
Mm-hmm.
Then the big, then that one, and then the ones for DC.
Okay.
That's yeah.
Least looking forward to as much as it looks good as Glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not. I wasn't going for that. I was going for Fantastic Beasts.
Least looking forward to.
Yeah. As much as a fan I am, I don't know what it is, but the trailer, I'm like, okay, just looks like the first one, but with
I
more
really
shit
liked the
happening.
first one though. It's good to be back in that world.
Yeah, but I love that world. But because of what I just watched last night, I'm like, okay, I need to see where the continuation of this goes.
I've seen Unbreakable. Alright, fair enough. We'll not do that then because we'll just be arguing back and forth. We'll
Yeah,
start
yeah,
with
fine.
Fantastic Beasts then.
Yeah,
So I like it. I think it was going to be really good. Like,
Yeah.
again, I'm not 100% on Johnny Depp as
Yeah,
Grindelwald, but I would rather had Colin Farrell
yeah, it was really
personally.
good.
But
Just
I loved that world.
Yeah,
I love that world.
Of course,
Like,
I love that world. But
I love the fact that it's good to see a
Scamander,
non-kids
yeah,
Harry Potter world.
Yeah.
You know, I like in my opinion, the best Harry Potters are when they got
gets
like
older.
really dark.
yeah,
So like this is like seeing shit you never seen. It's like adult magic.
yeah.
So
And
I
it's got a
think
nice wee. Grindelwald's clearly got a wee cult with him. You
mm,
know what I mean? It's like, it looks like
he's
it's
like the predecessor to Voldemort, basically.
Yeah.
He's not. I don't think he goes as far as Voldemort, but I like the whole that Dumbledore and Grindelwald were friends, and that's like apparently they're not
Yeah.
going to have scenes together, which is great because eventually it'll build up to
suspense,
because it
they've
is
seen each other,
Dumbledore
yeah.
that captures him. So it's going to build up to that eventually. I think that's why he gets Newt to go after him because of the previous relationship
Yeah.
that they had.
I'm looking forward to see what
it's,
they do.
it's got the Dan Fogler back in it,
Yeah,
the Muggle guy. He's there. He was cool in the
Do you
first one.
think they plan to have him in the second one?
Maybe not. I'm not
I feel
sure.
like it's that thing where they did something.
Well, this is the thing. It's not like the Fantastic Beasts and where they come from is.
It's not like a massive Harry
It's
Potter.
like a tiny little.
Yeah, it's a
Rachel
book.
told me it's like a tiny little book.
Yeah.
So they've obviously expanded on this universe, so they kind of can do what they want, which is the best part of it. So, and plus, it looks like we're going to see Hogwarts like and I wonder if there's going to be even anything.
Yeah, that's
Just
what I was going to
anything.
ask you. I was going to ask you, do you think they'll give you a wee hints at like a young Voldemort,
I think you might see like
Hagrid, like a young Hagrid?
maybe. I think the only thing they'll ever do is like you'll see a book of like a bunch of kids, or like a table with a bunch of kids who's in
Yeah.
class, and one of them will be Tom Riddle.
Yeah.
Who's
And just a
obviously
giant
like-
guy in the corner. You know, like there's nothing to it. It's just you can
Yeah,
see
like
him.
like yeah, it'll be something like you'll see the like the Hagrid wandering about outside or something. But you maybe see like a book or
Yeah.
a desk with Tom Riddle, and that's about as much as they'll give you.
So much.
Or
in
they
it
might
can
give
do.
you Harry Potter's mum and dad on one of the
Ooh.
desks,
Oh, that'd be really cool.
or Snape. You might see a young Snape.
Oh my god, don't.
So like,
No,
it's like again, like
Yeah.
I'm not wanting it.
What I love about this though is it's serious, but it has a lot of moments that take you out of the seriousness, especially with the Muggle. You know what I mean?
Especially as it also makes it really interesting is that Ezra Miller's still alive,
Yeah,
so he's in it.
yeah, but like, who's coming after him?
Probably Grindelwald because he wants his power.
Yeah.
Because he's still
Yeah.
whatever they're called,
Yeah,
which I
yeah,
forgot for the
yeah.
first one, the one that suppressed their powers, and he's not got a bowl cut anymore.
Oh, he does.
In the new one,
Does he
no,
not?
he doesn't look like he's not got a bowl cut anymore.
I wonder who the lassie is. Oh wait, she's
She's the one that's rumoured to
Yeah.
be Nagini.
yeah, the Jason Moore's stepdaughter, the Lenny Kravitz's daughter.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
She's rumoured to be Nagini,
Aye.
like Voldemort's snake,
Wow.
because when you first see her about, it's like at the circus bit,
Yeah.
and there's same of like people. You know how McGonagall could transform into a cat.
Yeah.
There's rumours that she can become a snake and
Oh,
get
shit.
stuck as the snake,
Oh, right.
and becomes Nagini, who is
Yeah,
Voldemort's
yeah.
pet,
Wow,
who then
that'd be-
becomes a Horcrux.
That's a really cool. Like that'd be a really cool thing if they put it in like that. Like
So that's why we'll do. So I'm really looking
Who was
forward to it.
the alchemist at the end? Is it Fleming?
Nicholas Flamel. Nicholas Flamel is in it too.
Oh, see, that's it. I was like, oh my god.
That's already a thing in itself. The guy who had the Philosopher's Stone. So that's like even that I completely forgot about that.
It's-
Nicholas Flamel. Yeah. So
But hey, I'm looking forward.
so I think it looks really good.
Yeah,
and
I'm looking forward to it,
I'll
but
definitely.
We had the
see
list
it.
before, and I had to pick which. You know,
Fair enough. I know I shouldn't have any of that on you
Yeah.
because I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to all of them, to be honest. And since we already were talking about one anyway, we may as well move on to Glass.
When's Fantastic out?
Fantastic Beasts is apparently the 16th of November this year.
Sweet. That'll be good. What's it? Next is Glass,
Glass.
which we've both seen Unbreakable.
I saw Unbreakable a long time
Yeah.
ago. You have recently given me Split, and I need to watch it.
Yes, you do.
It's not that I don't trust it, and again, a lot of people can tell me that it's fantastic. M. Night Shyamalan's let me down a lot.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of people. I think a lot of people will have that from it, and like, man. You know.
But I think it's because how good Split was, like a back to the form, and Unbreakable's one clear. Like his three greats is The Sixth Sense, Signs, and Unbreakable. So they're like his big ones. So if
Yeah.
you're going to do a sequel to Unbreakable, or is this a sequel to Split? Because the Split is a sequel to Unbreakable.
yeah.
So technically this is a sequel to Split. The trailer makes it really interesting because the trailer makes it look like that it's all in their head and they don't actually have
Yeah.
superpowers, but
Yeah.
Samuel Jackson has come out and said that, yes we do and we're not the only ones.
Yeah. Okay.
I know
Yeah.
spoilers from Split.
Yeah, but like I'm not going to go into them. But like you need to watch it.
Like I know that I know the things from Split is I know that the personalities are not the superpower, it's the beast.
Yeah.
That's apparently his superpower. The
Yeah.
one that when he runs like a dog and climbs up walls and stuff, and he's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
and you don't see it to the end of the Split movie, and you see Glass asking to fucking see it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it looks like in the movie that the psychiatrist, they're clearly all in a mental asylum,
Yeah.
even Bruce Willis.
Yeah, which if you see once you see stuff like that.
Well, I know what happens at the end of
Yeah,
Split,
yeah.
like, but you don't. They don't explain how they're in a mental asylum.
I'm sure they will. At some
Yeah, it's
point.
obviously it's weird that Bruce Willis is in there too.
But Ken, what I love about this is the trailer made it look like there was no bad day, and then Glass is like, you sound like a bad guy. You gonna be the bad guy?
Well, I think he says in the trailer like, oh, maybe the bad guys should team up.
Yeah, yeah.
I
don't like.
It's weird. You know what it's like? It's like obviously the movie is Glass, which makes me feel like there's going to be another one after it.
It feels like it's Unbreakable, Split, Glass, and then it'll be like a penultimate, like an end.
It has to be something else. Yeah. I don't know. I guess because obviously, well, what it is if you think about it, is that the three personalities, right? So Unbreakable is Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
So when they did Split, it's about him. So it kind of makes sense that the last one is called Glass, which is about him, like Samuel Jackson's character.
But they're just putting him in with them.
It's just weird to think. Like, it's weird that obviously M. Night Shyamalan loves a twist. So, like, what if the twist is they are just all crazy?
I know. Oh, sorry, that was my turn down. Would you be disappointed by that? Would you be disappointed if you've watched Unbreakable, Split, then Glass, and then at the end of Glass you realise that they're all just in a mental home, just they've known each other this whole time, they've not actually been out living?
That would annoy me, but the whole, like, they think they've got superpowers but they didn't, this whole, like, it was fake all along would annoy the shit at me, but say they think they've got superpowers, the trailer makes it think that they, like, because in the trailer it makes it because that Bruce Willis survived the car crash, he somehow got in his psychosis that he is unbreakable, and then because of all the split personalities, like the Beast,
he thinks that one of them will call
one of them's like the dominant, and then
do you know what he's called?
The Beast.
Well, see how Bruce Willis is unbreakable, like that's his that's his thing, that's his nickname. He's not called that. Like, he's not called the Beast.
Right.
As because
the Beast is one of his personalities. Yes.
But the main guy is called Kevin.
Right.
Which you need to watch and it will come
right.
out. So as there's like 20 plus personalities, it's called the Horde.
Okay.
You'll see it once you watch Split. It's not really a spoiler, but
yeah, well that's fine. I don't, as I say, I know what happens at the fucking end, so it defeats the purpose. And then Glass, because he's broken every bone in his body, but he's really smart. He thinks that he's like made of glass. Yeah. So I don't know. I love the fact that because what they could have done easily is when they did this whole like connected with Unbreakable and this like superhero thing, and then with the Split, like M. Night Shyamalan could have easily just been like, yes, they all have superpowers. They're gonna have like a big fight and that.
It's not the M. Night Shyamalan way.
But it's not like it's the way of like him saying like. I love how everybody's like, this is like a superhero movie, it's great, and then when you finally see the trailer for it, it's like the most of the trailer, apart from till Samuel Jackson starts speaking, is basically them saying like, no, you're just
just crazy.
Yeah, pretty much, aye. So it does interest me a lot.
See in the trailer where the girl comes in and holds his hand, holds Kevin's hand. Like she is an amazing character in Split. Like she's an actress that's in it, but like I'll speak about Split later. But I like that they've incorporated her into it. So because of like you're seeing me,
you can't go too. I know that obviously
it's coming later on, but
I know, but you can't really talk too much about it because I'm still not seen it.
Yeah, but trust me, it's amazing. But I'm so looking forward to this because what it does is I'm thinking, like you said, do they actually have powers? Or if they just broke out of this mental home and getting chased by the police.
Also, if it's 2 against 1, is there someone else? Like, what if the lassie interrogating them has powers this whole time?
Yeah. But the thing is, it's not really 2 against 1. In a physical sense, it's really one controlling one to fight one.
Yes, because obviously the intelligence of Glass will be making the technically the Beast do the physicalness and he does the mentalness.
Yeah.
But what is it like? This is what I mean. Like, what's his plan? Is it just to get his own back on Bruce Willis? Is it to do something else? Because you see, he's like a lot of the trailer, they're not in the asylum, especially James McAvoy's characters. There's a lot you see him out in the world.
Yeah.
I know, it definitely interests me. So what fucking hell, man? What was the next one?
Godzilla.
We're
Holy
talking
crap.
about Godzilla.
Godzilla, May 2019. Godzilla, King of the Monsters.
I'm hyped, I'm
Yeah.
hyped because
And
I
you were-
loved.
I'm saying this on record. You were right.
I
How
was
it's
right.
spelled.
Huh?
Ghidorah. Ghidorah. You were right. I remember we had that conversation. I was
Yeah.
like, no, it's he said, because he did. I listened to it again. They said Ghidorah in the
Mhm.
panel, but as you're right, it's Ghidorah. But
That's
yeah,
fair enough. Man.
like
But,
Titans, man. Like,
I'm hyped because I
Yeah.
love 2014's Godzilla.
So did I. But I don't know if they're going to turn up. But I feel I hate that because I can't. This might be my fault, but I can't really remember what happened to Elizabeth Olsen and
Well, they got their son and just went away.
yeah.
It looks like they're not going to be in it at all. It looks like they probably moved out and were like, yeah, maybe when 3 giant monsters attack, maybe let's just kick around before more turn up.
Yeah, but the thing is, I feel that fucking Millie Bobby Brown's character, I feel like her mum, because they're the Russells, which is
Mhm.
called Dr. Russell. Her real name's Vera Farmiga. That sounds totally wrong, but anyway, I feel like because through the trailer, she's like, "Oh, we need to get them out. We need to get them fighting for us." And then I feel like that's her. I don't know what it is. I feel like she's the bad person. She's the bad guy. If you know what I mean.
Okay.
Like she's telling people, "Oh, we need to get these other ones to fight the other ones," which makes no sense to me. Because
Me-
Godzilla literally spends 90% of the time in the water.
True, but he obviously comes out when he knows something's going to be wrong if they're going by that. So me personally, I think that there's clearly 4. There's Godzilla, there's Mothra, there's Goron, and there's the other one. What's the other one?
Ghidorah.
Ghidorah, sorry, and then
King Ghidorah. So that's
and
it.
that's the 3-headed dragon.
Yeah.
And then the other one, the other flying one, you said there's 4, right?
There's King Ghidorah,
Yep.
Mothra, and Rodan, and Godzilla. That's
Right. So Rhoda,
Yeah, he's
the
the
other
pterodactyl.
flying one, the pterodactyl one, and I think that Mothra is going to be good, and I think King Ghidorah is going to be bad, and it'll be Godzilla versus King Ghidorah and Mothra versus the other flying one.
I don't think so because I've got the synopsis here. Do you want me to say it for it?
I see the word warning,
Yeah,
spoiler
yeah.
there, so no. That's for me personally. I don't
No,
want
it's
anything
not
ruined.
cool. Doesn't really ruin anything, but and they hint at a sense that they're all just going to fucking fight each other. But at the same time, it makes no sense why they just come together and start fighting. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's more likely going to end up how you said that. How
Me
Mothra's
personally,
gonna
because
end up fighting.
again,
It's two flying-
Godzilla's like nails, but
Yeah.
when I get they're obviously not going to team up.
See how he just stands up and shoots his ray in the sky?
Mm-hmm.
That bit makes me think of the bit. So you first in the trailer, you first see Mothra flapping her wings, but she's blue.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's actually coming out of the water and shooting up at Mothra in that bit.
Think so?
Yeah, I feel like he's actually attacking.
I
And
love
here's-
that laser breath. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
And the roar's still awesome.
Can't wait.
But you know, there's 2. I was looking while I was doing this. There's 2 unannounced. But they're nothing to do with this film as far as I know. But they were in the old ones called, I don't know if you know them, the Anguinus and
Mm-hmm.
Gigan or Gigan or Gigan, whatever they are. One, they're like the turtle looking one.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? And there's another one that pretty much looks like Godzilla but like smaller.
I don't think they're going to ram too much of it in it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even, it's weird that they're putting 4.
Yeah.
It's
Seems a bit a leap.
It's not a bit of a leap, it's more just have one. I don't know how this is going to work, what's going to make them fight this time, because obviously those 2 creatures escaped from the first one, and then Godzilla, they thought Godzilla was coming to destroy everything. Technically he did, because he's not gentle, but he fought them and then fucked off. Sorry. But it seems like everything's already still gone to shit, because you can't just fix everything that quickly.
Yeah.
So what is the reason for, unless because it happened,
Yeah.
that the government, or that lassie you're talking about, with
Monarch. Who works at Monarch.
Monarch, I think that they are
oh no, we need to go save, we need to do this and build up stuff.
No, more like, what if there's more?
Oh, right.
And they start poking and prodding, and they poke and prod in the wrong place.
And they find them.
And they find, because if you see for the trailer, Millie Bobby Brown, like, Mothra's there, and she goes up and, like, touches it.
Is that Mothra?
Yeah, that's
I
Mothra.
thought it was King.
No, Mothra, because it's
Oh,
the big,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
Mothra. So, I think that they find them. Because there's a bit there where they dig and then you see Godzilla's face, like they've went underground. So I think after this, they've been like, let's weaponize this. And
Oh my god.
they fail.
Robot Godzilla.
What, you mean Mecha Godzilla?
Mecha Godzilla.
I don't think that, maybe, I don't think they're ever going to Mecha Godzilla.
That'd be brilliant. But we both, I think, like you said the and I said it too, I still feel Kong's going to turn up.
I think he's going to be name dropped. I don't think he's going to turn up.
You know? I think he's going to turn up. That's me.
I think they're waiting for the Kong versus Godzilla movie.
I don't know.
They're going to name drop
Then
it.
they're going to marvel it. Right at the end.
Like there'll be an end credit scene now.
It's going to be so. You've still not seen Kong Skull Island, eh?
I've not. No.
Right, you need.
I need to see it.
Get what? See next week. Bring a list, and we'll just get the right stuff that you need to watch. Right? Jesus. And
Well, we may as well get to the two biggest ones.
Oh yeah.
Personally,
the ones that literally gave me a.
one of my favourite, and then one I'm on the fence.
I'm not. I'm right
May
there.
as well. You can.
Holding flags for
Right.
both of
Well,
them.
we'll talk about Shazam first then. If you're, because
Oh,
I'm on the fence
I know. I don't know why you're on the fence.
because it looks too goofy.
But he's like a fucking 8-year-old, 10, 12-year-old put into a full man, like fully grown body. Of course,
I
it's gonna be
understand
goofy.
that, but there's a level. There's a level.
Is this just about the dance thing?
The dance thing annoys me, but it's not just that. There's a level.
Yeah, but in the trailer you see it. He's mucking about, and then he meets Mark Strong's character, Dr. Thaddeus Savannah.
Aye, when he catches his hand.
Yeah,
But,
I
see,
think for on
my only hope is that the stuff that we saw is like just after he is given the powers, and then when he gets his ass beat by that he's gonna like,
they're
hopefully.
going by the new 52 Shazam.
I still hate that dance.
I know you do. Right.
Like I said before, it's as bad as the What Are Those in Black Panther.
It's going to be like 30 minutes of him being like, holy cunt, how do I get my powers? I've got my power, like, foster family, fight for my family, beat the wizard, and act about for 10-15 minutes. Then he's got to meet Dr. Savannah and he gets his ass whipped, and he's going to be like, holy shit, what the fuck? And if they go by the story, if they're doing it, because in the new 52 it was Black Adam versus Shazam.
Because it was Black Adam, and it's not Dr. Savannah that caught it was Black Adam that caught the fist.
Because Dr. Savannah only got his power because he found Black Adam.
Mm-hmm.
He found him and they opened the casket.
He's not meant to have super strength either.
No, he's not. It's maybe I think he's magic manipulation or something. I can't remember what it is. But I feel like they're having that moment. So I feel like, see, the wee boy that he's pissed about with his brother, he's going to give him some of his powers at some point.
Well, he becomes like a mini version of like
Shazam boy.
Do you think we're going to see The Rock as
Yes.
Black Adam?
Yes, I think we're going to get
Like, yeah, right at the end.
Yeah, right at the end. Maybe even a mid-credit scene or something. I think we're going to get him. Maybe.
Also, do you think we're going to see Superman?
Yes, Henry Cavill has been rumoured to turn up in Shazam, which I'm okay with.
Do you think it's going to be like a Tony Stark Spider-Man situation where he comes up and tells him he needs to pull his act together?
Yeah, because there is a few. There's a moment in the comics where he's like, "Oh my God, Superman, you're my hero. I love you, blah blah." And then Superman's like, okay, what's going on? But then, because Shazam is so young, he's like, "Oh, Lex Luthor, you're a nice guy. You're helping people." So Superman and him had that little bit of confrontation, which I hope doesn't happen. But
No, enough of that.
yeah. At the same time, I feel like it's because I think Superman's going to be the first person to find out that he's actually a kid.
That happens in the comics.
Yeah, so I feel like that could work out. You know what I mean? That could work out in a good favour. Even if Superman saves the kid or something like that, he only knows the kid, like Billy Batson.
I think that it's going to be like a Tony Stark Spider-Man situation where he's going to come down and basically say to him, like, buck up.
Yeah, stick your shit together, stop mucking about.
But I think it looks pretty good.
I feel like it's a bit heavy on the.
How do you feel about the suit? Now seeing it in a trailer now.
Love it.
Are you sure?
It's
You sure it doesn't look puffed out?
Oh, it's puffed out. Like that is without a doubt puffed out, right? But I'm okay with it. I am okay with it. I don't care. It's Shazam.
I'll put it to you this way, right? If that trailer came out and I saw it and I enjoyed it, and I did enjoy it, but then see what they released after, which was the Aquaman trailer.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, that kind of blew Shazam out of the water for me.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Personally, that was the best trailer of Comic-Con for me.
And also because what annoyed me about Shazam is that the kid had a Superman toy behind him, which had the pants. He had an Aquaman t-shirt on in the beginning. He had a fucking Batarang. He had papers with Superman. It's like you don't need to put the. We know you're in the same universe. Don't shove.
Well, I think that's kind of like a. Because the kid that's wearing him is obsessed with superheroes. Like
I get that.
I get they're going for that thing, but yeah, personally, Aquaman trailer best thing that came out of Comic Con.
So let's get into Aquaman then. Let's talk about Aquaman, the one from under the sea.
It looked class in my opinion.
I think it looks amazing. A lot of people are like, oh, it's because of CGI.
My worry is that it's not another CGI mess. That's my worry.
Yeah, you're worried that at the end it's going to be a big massive.
Or just because where it's set is like a lot of it's a CGI mess.
Yeah, but it looks so good.
It does look good, but again, so did Wonder Woman, and that turned into a CGI mess at the end too, and so did Batman vs Superman, and so did every DC movie.
Yeah, I like what I love about this. Is also that it seems like they're going by the New 52. Is that they're having their wee moment. Like, we know who Jason Momoa, we know who Aquaman is, we know who Arthur Curry is, but they're giving us the whole, like, his mum, his trainer, who is getting played by Willem Dafoe, who's
his dad who is Jango Fett.
Yeah, I know, that's like, I like the cast. I like the cast so much. I
think
even Nicole Kidman and Amber Heard looked amazing.
My only worry with it, apart from the CGI mess, is it's they're ramming too many villains.
No, because how they're doing it, right? Obviously, the main villain is Ocean Master, his brother Orm.
Yes.
Right, that's his main villain. How I think it's going to work out is the ship that he breaks into.
So I said this to you before, is a pirate who then gets given the suit by Ocean Master, which would become like his henchman, which technically shouldn't be like that because Black Manta is like Aquaman's main villain.
Yeah, but I think they're doing this thing is they're not going to have Black Manta out of nowhere. I feel like they're giving us Orn's the bad guy, Orn's the main guy he's going after, but what Orn is doing, he's going, hey Black Manta, here's this stuff, go do this over here, so he doesn't see me doing this here. See, like the bit where you see the two, like the Orn and his army fighting the crab people.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, we're getting them too.
Yeah, but that's because we're getting the crab people are just a race of people. You gotta understand that the Aquaman's world isn't just Atlantis.
No, I know there's the Seven Kingdoms, but it's more like we're getting them. We're getting Ocean Master. We're getting Black Manta, and then we're also getting Dolph Lundgren's character too.
Yeah, there's only three baddies.
Yeah, but I mean, three's quite a lot, though, is it not?
Dolph Lundgren's character, who's King Nexus, right?
What's wrong with just one?
There's a reason to it, right? Because these are baddies who, this is them pretty much going, okay, there's 3 movies. There's going to be 3 movies, right? They're going to have him going after Orn in this one, but they're going to introduce Black Manta as a wee side, like a side quest of a game.
It shouldn't really be
but
like
that. They have to do that. They can't just be like, oh, here's a movie, there's Black Manta, he's the bad guy.
Why?
Because that's not how it is. Black Manta wasn't just a guy who had stuff.
I get it, but they could still do something. It's more. Do you know what it is? Is it still gives me that fear that DC is trying to ram too much into one thing.
Yeah, I get that. I see
because if they just done Ocean Master and then left Black Manta to another time, what's wrong with that?
Because
I get it. You want to do cool shit.
Yeah, but I think it's to give you the land and the ocean. You know what I mean? That's what Black Manta's giving him, because you clearly see he's fighting him in like a desert area.
You do see that bit where he fights in like it looks like a little town, but again, I didn't want to go into it and then come out of it and just be like, well, they had to. They remember when they put Batman vs Superman, where they had to put everything in there.
Yeah.
They had to put obviously Batman, Superman, and then the fucking
No, I see what you
Doomsday,
mean.
and
You're
then
worried- you're
Lex,
worried that
and
they're
then
rushing
the
it.
fucking, like,
No.
no, it's not rushing. It's more just like,
No, they're rushing who these characters in. They're not building it up.
right, fair enough. I get that.
But
'cause
I feel Dolph Lundgren's character, I think he'll just show up.
as long as personally, if he's like a puppet master, and then like Ocean Master is the main villain, and then Black Manta works for Ocean Master, but doesn't die, and so he can appear at another
I don't
time.
think anyone's going to die.
Because me personally, I think that Black Manta's gonna die.
Nah, he's not going to die. I don't think a single person's. I think Ocean Master will get put in prison. King Nexus is a king of another land.
Hopefully, you see him like twice.
I think you'll see him once. I think it'll be when Jason Momoa and Amber Heard's characters, Aquaman and Mera, decided, okay, we're going to be king and queen of Atlantis. And then you're going to see him.
Maybe even Dolph Lundgren, maybe post-credit scene.
Could be.
Because I'll take that, because as I say, I don't want it to ram everything. I don't want there to be too much.
It's understandable. That's true.
I still think it was my favourite trailer of Comic-Con, but I just do not want it to be so... I don't want it to be a CGI mess, and I do not want there to be too much in it.
Do you think Nicole Kidman's character, Atlanta, is dead?
I think she dies, yeah.
Yeah, do you think she's going to die in it? I feel like Ocean Master's going to have her killed. And that's why Jason Momoa's like, I'm having none to do with these people, blah blah blah.
Maybe. That makes perfect sense.
But at the same time, like Justice League is like, my mother left me.
Left could have been dead.
Yeah.
God knows, to be honest. They
I'm
probably
looking forward to it. I like the
I'm
cast.
not saying I'm not looking forward to it, it just worries me.
Okay, what's your point of view on the orange and green suit?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, you're gonna love it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it. I cannot wait to see it.
I think it's going to be great, because again, as I say, Aquaman gets a lot of flack. But I guess I feel like we should just stop talking about it now.
Yeah. But some stuff we forgot to mention. There was 4 new DC animated movies. We've got, because the last one was Death of Superman,
Okay.
which is amazing. These 4 are for 2019. It's Reign of Superman, which I feel like maybe Injustice type look,
Okay.
maybe. Then we've got Batman Hush, which is obviously it's a
Fantastic.
favourite of yours. Justice League versus the Fatal 5, which I have no idea what the fuck that is.
Okay.
And Wonder Woman Bloodlines, which I feel like it's going to go like her against Zeus and stuff like that,
Okay.
which could be good. And also, we didn't say that. Did we say about Buffy the Vampire?
I don't think we did. Buffy the Vampire Slayer is getting a reboot
With a black lead.
with a black lead.
And a lot of fans are up and roaring, not about the black lead part, but just because it's getting rebooted in general. So,
Well, who cares?
yeah,
Either
fuck
way.
that. 2 seconds, make sure I've not missed anything. Nope.
We all good?
Yes, so that all it means is, Fraser, what have you done this week?
You mean what have I done lately?
Yeah, what have you done lately?
Ruining it already.
Yeah, I'm trying. You usually do it, just give me a chance. Why are you picking on me?
So,
Anyway.
what have I done lately?
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, I've not played very much games. I've been playing Overwatch, as I normally do.
Yeah, shock.
We get new character today,
Hammond!
but I've watched all of The Good Place,
Yeah,
and
what's
I
that?
really like it.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
I really like it. I think I think it's funny dynamics. I like the characters. I do like the main character.
Kristen Bell.
Thank you. I do like her. I like the little characters, even the idiot Jason boy. He's cool.
He's brilliant.
Ted, the main guy, well, the main like leader, Ted Danson.
Yeah.
He's quality in it. I really like it. 2 seasons on Netflix. They're only like 24 minutes per episode. I've powered through
I
it.
binged it. I binged it. Yeah, I thought
I
it
was the
good.
same. Like I really liked it. I put it off for so long, and I'm so glad that I eventually just went to it. Apart from that, I've just been sort of watching baking shows with the missus.
Wow.
There's a new show on Netflix I just noticed today called oh my god, I forgot what it's called.
Is that the story one? Like it's I don't know, they're all stories, but
The travel one.
yeah, like the travel guy. It's like
Yeah.
horror type stuff.
It's called like The Darkest Travels or something like that. It's
Yeah.
about like where people want to go on holiday, where not just to relax, they go and goes to all the weird, crazy shit and like the Day of the Dead
You can ask your
festivals
wife.
and that.
You can ask your wife to go some honeymoon.
No,
shit like
no,
that,
no, definitely not. That interests me. She couldn't care less, but obviously I like all the macabre stuff. So that I was been watching that. What else? I'd say that's about it really, because I've been just working.
It's been one of those weeks,
a
so
lot. I've been working a
busy
lot
week.
really. Yeah.
Busy
So-
week. But kind of
Well, what have you done lately?
what have I done lately? Loads. Anyway, for TV, I'll just split it up because it's easier. I watched it's really weird. I started an anime on Netflix. 2 animes actually. Oh no, one's an anime, one's just a cartoon. Anyway, The Disastrous Life of Saki K. It's really fucking weird. Like in the image, yeah, it's just a pink guy with antennas. That's the image you see when you go to it. But he has like every power imaginable. Any power you think someone can have, he has it. But he's such a recluse that he wants nothing to do with anybody.
Sounds like a poor man's One Punch Man.
Get in it.
No.
Right. There's 2 seasons to this one though. Oh snap. Anyway.
I'm out.
Dick.
Love
No, but it's amazing. Like, it's so good. There's a bit where a cat, because he can hear animals, right? And this cat is just like, why won't you bow down to me? You people bow down to me. You make me food and all this stuff. And he's meow, and like, it's coming across as meow, meow, meow when other people are around. And he just stops. And the guy's like, what the hell's... Like, he looks through it and he sees another cat walk past. So what the guy does is he turns himself into a cat and tells the cat, like, the male cat, that he's going to teach him how to mate with a female cat. Because that's what he wants. And like, it's just like...
It's definitely weird.
It's weird because like the male cat runs round and is like jumps out and says, "Don't move!" And the female cat's like, "Why would I move? What are you going to do to me? Help! Help!" And the guy, the main character jumps over the fence and goes, "1 minute I want to go to the toilet." And there's actually a picture of the cat sitting in the toilet.
It's definitely a weird one.
It's amazing.
What else you been watching?
Oh, you always want to skip it, Final Space.
Which I've been meaning to watch, so please
Yeah.
don't spoil it.
I won't spoil it, but that's so good. It's like I watched a couple episodes before it was put up on one of the
Yeah.
chats, but that's so good. It's worth a watch. And I've been in and out of Peaky Blinders.
So many people have heard
Yeah,
us
just
talk
because people
about
keep
that.
going on about it, and I'm like, come
Yeah.
on, jump in, I'll get a shout.
I don't have time. I don't think I remotely have time.
It's one of those things.
I will probably get to it eventually, but I've heard it's
Yeah.
incredible.
I watched 2 movies this week. I rewatched Justice League this week, which, you know,
Why would you do that?
I like it. I like Justice League. You know I do.
Why would you do that?
Not a perfectly great movie, but I fucking love it because nerdom. And I never noticed this. And did you notice this? That see when
The Flash runs weird.
no, we all know that. Let's just be serious. We all know that, right? And Superman's got a lovely mouth. But see when Flash goes to put the bolt of lightning into the cube to bring Superman back to life.
Yes.
Did you notice that he phased through the wall after that?
No.
Like, see how you see Flash hit the wall
Yeah.
behind? Yeah, he phases through the wall, and like nobody says anything about it. No one asks, no one cares. It's like this
Like
moment-
his face powers for
yeah, like it literally goes
And
through
nobody
the wall.
says nothing.
Nobody says a thing. 'Cause remember, it's just a giant
Yeah.
wall with the water.
Yeah.
You go
It doesn't go through it. It phases through
Yeah,
it.
it phases through it.
And nobody says nothing.
Nobody says it.
Why would you do that? Like, I already didn't like that movie. Don't make it worse for me.
It's one of those things. I'm watching it. And I'm like, okay.
She's the missus hasn't seen it yet, and it's obviously on there to watch. I've been tempted to put it on again to see what she thinks,
Yeah.
but I can't.
Do it.
I want to.
It's not that bad.
It is.
It's not that. It's
It
not
is.
Batman v Superman bad.
It's worse.
No.
Yes.
No.
Could you
No.
watch Batman vs Superman and then go watch Justice League again, because they're obviously one's really dark and the other one's trying
Yes.
to be fun.
Yes. But the thing is,
Sure.
I've got the extended version of Batman v Superman.
Even that sucked.
No, but see the extended version, it helps it a little. Because see when the bomb goes off and it just flies away.
Does Steppenwolf still look shit?
Of course it does.
Does
Anyway.
Cyborg still do nothing?
Yeah.
He doesn't do anything.
I know. He takes his the wee robot and
But he doesn't do
I
anything.
don't know. Give him the Zack Snyder cut. Anyway.
No! No! That's probably shit too. Ken what really fucking
No,
annoys
Ken what
me
loves
about that,
it.
right? I will go on a tiny little tangent and then we'll fucking move on. See about this Zack Snyder cut, right? Why does everybody want the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League when everybody hated his Batman vs Superman? It doesn't make any fucking
Because
sense.
loads of people love Batman v Superman. Loads of people love Batman v Superman.
Well,
right?
they're wrong.
But the reason I don't want the Zack Snyder cut is because I don't want to see an alcoholic Aquaman.
I don't want to see any fucking Zack Snyder cut. I don't want to see Joss Whedon's cut. I didn't want to see Zack Snyder's cut. I didn't want to see it in the fucking first place. It was fucking terrible and a giant waste of money. So bad.
It was good. I had fun with it.
No.
Yeah. It was good. You know it was good.
No.
They gave us Happy Superman. You know, he got hit by a
You mean Play-Doh Superman?
we got Happy Superman. You know, Cyborg felt his toes getting hurt.
We gave Play-Doh Superman.
Hello. His mouth in here.
Oh, so bad.
Fraser,
Why did you
Fraser,
sit for your
Fraser,
throat again?
Fraser, it's an S, but it's also a river of hope.
Such a bad movie. Why did you sit through that again?
It's a good film. Leave me be. Right. Anyway, moving on. The next film, which for me was fucking amazing, Split. I finally watched Split.
Which
Now,
you've already kind of talked about already.
I won't
so.
go into any detail, but you need to watch it for next week.
Okay, what I'll do,
Ah.
right, is when we finish this, I'll go down the stairs
Right.
and I'll put in the hard drive,
Yeah.
and I'll watch Justice League.
Dick. And you know, in games wise, I'm playing Witcher 3. I just can't stop. I'm addicted to it. Just since
Fair enough.
Since I bought the DLC, still not got the DLC yet.
No, I've still not
I
got to the
want
DLC.
100 it.
You want
I
100?
want 100 it.
Well, obviously we did a Lloyd versus Taylor episode last week, and
Which was a
we're going to give it one more week and see if anybody else leaves a comment, and then we'll see if we can get a winner. If not, it's going to be a draw, and we're going to have to flip a coin.
Yeah. But I played Fortnite, like the actual game Fortnite, not like the Battle
Did you
Royale.
play anything else?
Hollow Knight.
Cool, we'll just talk about that then.
Oh, but Hollow Knight's mean. It picks on me.
Because it's hard.
It's fucking solid.
It's like Dark Souls, but I've
Yeah.
heard it's incredible.
It's a credit, but I keep going. I'm like, no, I nearly beat it this time. I'll go back. I died. I'll go back. I died.
But you lose all your stuff and you have to go back and get it, right?
Yeah. There's like a wee ghost. You go in and like, the wee ghost.
But you have to fight your previous
Yeah,
self.
you have to
get
fight
your-
yourself to get your stuff.
Have you ever died fighting yourself?
No, I've never been that bad yet, so I'm quite pleased with that. So
So
fun.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. I want you
you
to
should get
persevere. You should definitely persevere playing that instead of stupid fucking Fortnite.
I played it once. I'm not going to play it again. Jesus, I got it for nothing. I tried it.
Still
God,
not
so
worth it.
Angry.
Still not worth
So
it for nothing.
angry.
Somebody could pay me to play it and I still wouldn't play it.
Hey, you would. Hey, you would.
Yeah, I probably would. I need the money. Yeah, I need the money. That's the only reason.
Yeah, obviously. Rachel's like, okay, what? Let's watch it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's our episode for this week.
It is. It's been a fantastic episode of
Yeah.
Comic Con.
Comic-Con.
I mean, me personally, I'm just gonna pack up this chair, go downstairs, put the hard drive on, watch Justice League.
I'm gonna go home, watch Batman v Superman, play some Fortnite.
It's terrible. It's so bad. Fortnite's terrible. But you got to tell people where they can find us.
Oh right, sorry, that was you distracted me, didn't let me.
Well, it's not my fault.
You can get us on YouTube, Pointless Point of View.
Mm-hmm.
We're also on Podbean, again, Pointless Point of View. I'm still trying to get us on Google Play. You know, it's a pain in the arse. Cannot get us on iTunes, that shit's just nippy. But if you want to contact us, we're on Twitter at @offpointless. But just give us a like, subscribe on YouTube, and even just leave us a comment. We got a comment every couple of times. We get comments from people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
It's been good hearing from folk
Yeah,
who enjoy
it's nice
listening
to
to the
hear it,
podcast.
and
So
obviously we'll probably ask the week before we do adversities. We might ask people's opinions of what we should do, since supposedly it was already rigged for my episode. You know what I mean?
it was.
You know what I mean?
But no, we both got a vote each on it, so
Yeah.
we're going to give it another week on that, and we'll see what happens with that. But we're basically just going to see who wins after that.
Yeah,
And again, if it's a draw, we flip a coin,
Yeah.
and the first point will go to me where it should be.
Bullshit. But anyway, I've been Callum,
I've been Fraser.
and thank you.